Erudi, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny. Hello, you chat bastards. It is I, Erudi, and welcome. We are here on a fine Saturday night, and I apologize that we are about 14 minutes after. We wanted everybody to be here at the start of the show, but our two minorities decided they didn't need to be here for the opening. So it's all right. One of them did, in all fairness, let me know in advance. In all fairness, for the second, it is their month. So we're going to give them a pass this one time.
Oh, there he goes. I'll say you had a black box for other Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb, smile so we can see you. I know you're here.
Whenever Caleb shows up, we'll say hello to Dark Caleb. Whenever he shows up, we'll say hello to him. But I'm Erudi, and hey, you know me. And if you don't, you're going to get to know me very fast. And what you're going to find, what you're going to realize, is that I am the most charming, dashing, intelligent, funny, and dare I say, completely normal game master that you have ever met or seen. Oh, hey, look, he decided to show up after all. He doesn't have his headsets on. And I don't say that. Everybody else says that, by the way. Everybody else says that I'm all those things. I'm humble, and I don't brag about myself that way. But
smile.
God damn it, Caleb. But you guys will figure that out. I'm not weird at all. None of us are weird, so just hang out. You're not going to be scared. I promise. It's okay. The scariest thing about this show is Dave, and he's in chat.
Sure did.
Let's go around and say hello to everybody else here. And, I'm going to start with the only person who is nice to me and therefore deserves a normal introduction. Chris, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, well, I was getting ready to blast Erudi, but he's got a point. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
It's nice to see y'all. And all those things you just said were 100% true. None of us are weird. Definitely not, especially not me.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm sorry that your character has had such a tumultuous ride over the last couple months, but here's looking to things looking up for Savanto. Someone else who has to look up at, well, just about everybody because he's about 2 inches tall. JT, what's going on, man?
Wow. I'm really happy that Noel or Snix' mommy isn't here tonight, because if some tragedy befalls it, it's not Franz's fault. I mean, I didn't tell her not to show up tonight and protect her little Dorito-eyed monster. Just saying. I'm happy to be here. Also, Erudi, F you.
Wow, that is messed up. That is messed up. Hey, look, you should be very happy. You got to kill some things last time. It took 3 sessions, but you got there. You got a little blood on your sword. You should be very happy.
3 sessions? I kill shit every game.
What you do in the toilet does not count. Speaking of someone who's very, very happy, so happy, in fact, that you might call him gay, we've got Caleb. What's going on, dude?
He's frozen.
Or he's muted,
or he's retarded, or he's
speechless.
Something.
He is speechless. He doesn't even know what to say. He's like, here, I can fill in the dialogue. Yo, yeah, I am so gay. I really love that wiener. I am Caleb, and look down here. I got one too, which means I'm gay because I like the other wieners, therefore I'm gay. See? Look at that. I did him proud.
Wow, Caleb.
Wow, I can't believe you'd let him talk to you like that, Rhythm. That's crazy. I would never. It couldn't possibly be me.
He said, Chad, I'm so happy to be here. If you think I'm gay, send me bennies. All right, so thank you, Caleb, for that. Oh, your mic just went out, Caleb. Wow, that's weird. So if you want to fix that, that would be great. We got everything else you said. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's a really rude way to celebrate Make Blacks History Month. I'm just saying.
Why? He gets to celebrate 2 things in 1 month, and then right after that, he gets his own month for the other part of him, being gay. Is that sex month, right? Wait, what month is that? I can't even remember.
That's a couple months away.
Like I said, man, Rhythm, I wouldn't let them talk to you that way.
And then, we'll say... We'll say goodbye to the Dark Oreo, and we've got a Golden Oreo by the name of Caleb also. What's going on, Rhythm?
Hey, what up, y'all? No.
Not a whole lot. Excited to be here as always. I appreciated your intro for yourself, Erudi, because you didn't mention the one thing that actually matters, which is this title right here that belongs to me. World's Sexiest DM. Thank you very much. So, yeah, if you guys want to hang out with all of us, get ready. We're about to probably ruin Erudi's night, especially with the help of chat.
By the way, Erudi, you bringing up short about anybody is probably the last thing you should do, because you don't want to start talking about the 36 short again, do we? I mean, every time you try to let it go, it's just going to come back every time you mention short.
I pretty much just get the ends that you guys give me, and somebody went with short, and I had to pick somebody, and I was like, well, who's the person that'll get pissed the most? That's obviously JT. And
I mean, to be fair, anything you say to me is probably going to piss me off the most.
I try.
I try. That's how it works.
And tonight should be interesting because I am running on Death Wish coffee as well as Liquid Death Energy drink.
That was fast.
So lots of death. Hey, look at that. Shadow Warden 99 just sent $20 and said to ley lines because Erudi lying about being completely normal. Wow. Well, thank you, Shadow Warden, for celebrating the gayness of Caleb, and I'm glad that you have affirmed his gayness. He will be very happy to know that you did.
He's gone again.
No, where'd he go? God damn it. He was just here.
You made him unhappy. He stopped smiling.
Yeah, he ran away.
Wow. He probably just needed to go take care of some bathroom business after all that talk.
Next week, you're just going to have to take it easy on him. He's a sensitive soul.
A sensitive soul.
He doesn't like it to get out about the gay thing, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, he puts it out there on his own. I remember when he played as Raycona and he was hitting on Salister, okay? He did that to himself.
He sure did.
Noelle's not here. She said something about a furry convention. She finally got her new suit. I think she said this time around she's going to go as a fox, a silver fox, she said.
This is true. Yeah.
So that should be pretty fun for her. I think she said that she wanted her husband to go in his turtle costume so that his head can pop out and he can be a grower and a shower. So it's going to be great. I think they're going to have a good time.
Freaking Ewok kitchen strays.
I hate everything about this.
They're going to have a great time at their furry convention, and I hope that I really hope they don't send pictures, but I hope they take pictures for themselves and create lots of memories at their furry con 2020, whatever year we in, 2026. Hey, Caleb, can you talk now?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. See, you did so good in your intro, and then your mic cut out the last second. It was crazy.
All right. I heard everything.
But how are you doing?
Not too bad. My computer was freaking out, but I finally got it to start acting right. So I'm excited to be here.
Okay, well, good to have you here. No, Dave, no, don't ask them for pictures. I don't even tell them I said that, please. That conversation is not something that needs to be released. All right, so we got everybody other than Noel. God, what's this message that I'm getting? Oh, okay. All right, that's not a big deal. All right, so we do got some benefits because you guys are incredibly supportive. And honestly, I just want to say, I know we give chat a lot of shit for being chat bastards, well, because they are. But you guys have come in clutch these last 3 months, 4 months, really. We had a lot of changes there, a lot of shakeup. A lot of shows got moved around for various reasons and stuff. And you guys really just, I don't know, you liked what we were doing, I guess, and you really stepped in. And these have been some of the best months that Moonskull has had. And we are very, very appreciative of you guys. So thank you, and please keep supporting. We love it. What the hell happened to Goodwrench? He left the server and came back. All right, so here we go. All right, benefits for Crimson Throne. All right, so if you're supporting Legend Seeker, first off, thank you. It means a lot. If you didn't watch the last thing we did for Legend Seeker, it was kind of like if you remember, you got to watch us do one of our staff meetings, but like, you got to observe like the good little voyeurs that you are. And you got some nice information out of that, which is pretty cool. But one of those things you might have heard is that playtesting is really, really close, like right around the corner. So if you were thinking about checking out the system, this is the great time to do it because I actually get to play it It should be pretty cool. For those who are supporting, not only do you support that, but you support these guys. I know they appreciate it. They get bennies from you guys for supporting Legend Seeker every single week. We're going to start with our Mythic members, who I know JT is going to be very happy because a feline named Vijay gave him a conviction.
Oh, that's what I needed. Thank you, Vijay.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
I needed that because you made me blow through them like the way you. Well, we ain't going to talk about what you do. Thank you, Vijay.
Yeah, that's right. You say thank you to the Vijay. And then Dave sent a Benny to Noelle and Rhythm. Noelle's not here, so we'll put that in her pocket to use when she's actually here.
Thanks, Dave. Sorry I insinuated you were gay in the comments.
Those are all the Legend Seeker ones for this week. But then we did have some fan art. There was some horrific Ren and Stimpy up close art of Snicks by John Gordon. So make sure to check that out. And then we had this sounds really bad. The bust of Snicks and Erudi as the Imps by Sassy Witch. I want to be very clear that is a art bust, not a bust, okay? So thank you for that, Sassy Witch. Franz and Salvanto fighting the Imps with the Pseudo-Dragons by JT. Very memorable encounter. And then Chris went through and made some Hero Forge of everybody because, well, he likes to do that, and it looks pretty cool. Chat came out swinging last week. Hey, this is what we like to see. 53 likes and 51 comments. We broke both barriers last week, so thank you, chat. That's free 2 bennies to literally everybody here. That's awesome. Thank you. Keep doing that, because not only does it help these guys, but I have to tell you, it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. When they see that you guys are engaging positively and leaving comments, they really like that. Then they push out the stream more. And you might notice, I don't know, I don't like to brag too much about numbers, but this month is really good. I just want to say we had 1,421 subs in the last 28 days. Which is the biggest sub growth we've ever had. I think the highest we had before that was about 800. So it helps. It really helps when you guys do this. So please keep doing it. You guys don't know how much it actually helps. So in total, we got 4 bennies to Noelle and Rhythm, 3 bennies and 1 conviction to JT, and 3 bennies to Chris and Leylines. And Chrysanth reset the miracle bar for us because, well, she's a nugget and we like her. That's all the benefits. I didn't see if we had any super chats come in because I didn't have that screen up.
We did. We got one from Shadow Warden.
I did see that one. I did see that one. Which, by the way, I don't know if you were listening, but I said send a Benny to Leylines if you agree that he's gay, and that was immediately what came in. So people support you, and I want you to know that you are celebrated.
Leylines being a happy person is better than being a Craigslist enjoyer.
Wow, you can't snap back at me. Clapbacks are not allowed here.
That's a deep cut.
Speaking of the clap, did Randy ever tell you that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate all of you. All right. So what happened last episode? I don't even remember. You guys finished up finally at the meat house just after Cyanor having died. You met Elodie May, and then you guys made your way back to the Citadel. And then once you got there, you guys had some RP while you were there. You had some downtime. That's pretty unique. We don't get a lot of that. And you guys took advantage of that. But also, one of you said, you know what? I'm really hungry. I think I did the most work in that last combat. I'm going to reward myself with some juicy steak while the rest of you eat slop.
Immediately after we found out that people were being sold as meat, Franz goes out to get a steak in the same part of town.
No, sir. People were being given meat for free to eat.
Given people meat. There's people meat in the area.
I was paying for my meat, so that was premium meat, not that people meat.
Yeah, because nobody's ever sold free stuff.
You heard
Nobody's
it
ever
first.
sold their free government handout before.
JT pays for his meat and considers it premium. But yeah, he went to get his steak, and Unfortunately, he didn't get there immediately. He got ambushed for no reason. It's not like somebody named John Gordon
No.
sent in a super chat and asked for this to happen. Nope. It just randomly happened that some imps decided they were going to attack poor Franz. And Franz was ambushed. They were all invisible imps because they have that ability. And they were stinging him in all the different places. And he was cursing up a storm, trying to swing at them, but they're invisible and small, and he couldn't hit them. But luckily, unknown to him,
What happened?
Salvanto is a bit of a nosy Nancy.
His best pal Salvanto
His
decided
best
to come right into the
pal,
rescue.
Salvanto, who he had just accused of murder just like hours ago, followed him to the steakhouse and witnessed this event. And he was supposed to be the cavalry that helps, but actually what really happened is they still blundered, both of them. But thankfully, somebody else in
That's how we're
chat-
remembering it.
That's not how it happened. None of that happened that way.
Somebody else in chat. I'm not going to say any names. Definitely not another John Gordon and a few others. Sending some super chats to make a miracle happen. And I think some bargain was made by somebody about a cleaning lady throwing out some powder and shit.
That was this guy right here.
And things suddenly got a little easier for our would-be heroes. And once they were covered in powder and a little bit more visible, then they started swinging and actually hitting things. So that was really nice for them. JT cursed at me, I think, because I did the first wound to him ever, but then he proceeded to slaughter like 3 of them on his own. So that brought us to the end, which was JT realizing, oh wait, I forgot, reinforcements came. Somebody played the reinforcements card and some pseudo dragons showed up. Because they are the natural enemies of the imps in the city. They came in and they had their little turf war right in front of you guys and helped you out as well. But then at the end of that, JT was very excited because he realized, hey, he had just slayed a devil, which not technically a demon, but his sponsor did say that they're a little bit more lenient. They'll take devils and certain types of monsters and things like that as proof of capability. So he was pretty excited about this until he realized the only witness who saw it happen was Salvanto. So the light bulb went on over Salvanto's head as he realized that his erstwhile antagonist was now kind of in his need/debt. And so Franz said, I'll buy you some steak. Come on, buddy. Let's go have some food. It was a happy ending.
I'm so excited to watch JT try to convince the Hell Knights that this cat person is telling the truth.
This is also going to be something. Yes. Also, yeah, there was an abuse of an ability. I need to go read that ability because I think you abused me. Of a certain bard who wasn't even in the damn battle.
I've abused you.
Throwing out. Wow.
That sounded sexual.
Yeah.
It probably would be the first time it wasn't welcome.
Wow. That is not true either. Good God.
Things that happen when Noelle isn't here.
She would just be a part of the joke if she was here.
Yeah, it's so much less hurtful for you.
Yeah, I need her back to absorb some of this the shots coming my way. God damn it! I was saying something and I already forgot it. Fuck.
Why did you say it like that?
Smooth brain.
The abusing of the abilities.
Yeah. He's just setting all these damn bennies with this ability that apparently from anywhere in the universe, no matter what plane he's on, he can throw bennies to people. I find this suspect. I'm gonna investigate this. But for right now, we're just gonna have to go with it because I don't feel like looking in the book.
Me never DMing thought it was bullshit, but it was bullshit in my favor, so I kept my mouth shut.
Let's abuse it while we can, boys.
Yeah, I reread it, and yep, that's
Until I find out differently, we're gonna trust Caleb's word. But as soon as I find out differently, that shit ends. I think that's it. Then you guys had your downtime. That was pretty cool. You got 2 weeks of downtime, 10 days in this universe. And you guys got some new contacts. You got some inspirations out of it and what have you.
I got a masterwork sword out of it.
You did, yeah. You got a nice sword out of it. And just
And a masterwork chainmail.
Salvanto opened up an insurance company.
Yes. What'd you say, Rhythm?
Nothing. I just thought it was a spear and not a sword. I checked you got.
Well, I did get a spear, and I got a something else too, and I traded it in for a sword.
Yeah.
My down
Hell
down.
yeah. Hell yeah.
He sold that spear. He got himself a sword. I also found out those things I said were size, like Raphael's size. Apparently, they're not size. They're more like size on the end of a spear shaft. Who knew?
What weapon was that?
A ranseur, I guess it's called.
Yeah. Pulling people off of horses and shit, man.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of this damn weapon before until literally last week.
Strange Aeons.
Was that Strange Aeons? God damn it, man! I can't keep
I
shit
was
straight.
like, I don't remember any of that shit.
Yeah. That's Isla's weapon in that.
I can't keep anything, God. No, because
I
you're the
heard
one
you were
that
being
you
very
corrected me.
cavalier in that show, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see John Gordon's art for your banner, by the way? That was so fucking funny. Oh my God, I laughed so hard.
Hail Gordon.
But yeah, no. You're the one that educated me that it was a spear, but it was a different game that I thought they were size, and I bragged that Raphael was the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There was a whole thing.
It was that same game.
Are you sure it was the same damn game?
He abuses you and educates you at the same time.
Same damn time.
Look, I got a lot of games. Okay, I got a lot of games. I mix things up. But all right, let's get to. I'm going to move us not to the map screen yet. I'm going to move us just to the dice and faces, and then once we need a map, we'll go there.
Yeah. Can you reset the bends, please, and cards?
Yeah, I guess I can. Reset bennies. Ba-bum, and let me hand out your cards. Even though she's not here, I did turn on the Erudi's child macro, so that'll be great. Reset adventure cards. Shuffle, and deal. All right, you all got your cards. I hope you're happy. All right, so we literally left off with you guys doing your downtime, yeah? We didn't do anything else beyond that?
I don't think so.
Okay, I just want to make sure before I proceed forward.
Revar, you want Arcane Spike?
I don't know what that is.
The character with arcane background may cast any power available in their setting, regardless of rank, one time only.
Keeping in mind that you still have to have the power points to cast it, so...
Yeah.
Right. I was like, oh, I could resurrect. Nope, can't resurrect.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll trade you mine.
I mean,
don't know
I
if
can't do that, so... Yeah, you can. Just
Pass to... Who the fuck? Your name is Savage. There you go.
And you have
Good
that
card.
masterwork chainmail, right? Because Salvanto can't use that.
Well, I don't know if I have it, but Erudi was supposed to send it over to me.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
You'll find it outside of your quarters, folded up neatly, with no note or anything attached.
No
And a
weird
dead
stains.
mouse on top of it.
No weird stains.
Let's see. Salvanto, where's your inventory? Chainwork Master Mail. Wow, I said that wrong.
Ooh, that was a good
Master
card.
mail.
Thank you.
I master mail in my room all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Jesus
figured that'd be
God.
good for a murder bot.
Yes, sir.
There you
Just in
go.
case.
Some nice chainmail masterwork. For those who don't play the system, masterwork armor essentially is like half the weight, which is really nice.
Oh, is that what it
Whoa,
does? Okay,
that's
I thought it
huge
did
for you,
something
man.
cool, but I mean, other than that,
I mean,
that's pretty cool too.
it is pretty cool. It opens up your inventory for more shit, which is really nice.
Someone
you know
that
what?
likes to take.
There is a note. It says if you use it too much, you'll go blind.
You know, that's true. Yeah, too much master mail. That's what'll happen to you. Oh man, I am just
Wait a
realizing
minute.
I can't remember if you guys what.
My medium shirt was 22 weight, and the chainmail is 32.
Oh,
That's
what?
the other reason I don't want it. It's too heavy.
Well, because chainmail is, I think, heavy and wait, hold on, I gotta look. God damn, you already deleted it. Oh no, that's the other sheet. Franz. Yeah, because that's a medium shirt, which is like leather. Chainmail is heavy. That's more. Why is the armor different though? I'll look this up. Hold on. Make
Yeah,
sure
the
it's
armor
right.
is the same too.
Might have
Just
been
the
that
weight
the
is way different.
gear.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, what have you done? What have you done? That's all right. Gears quick.
Damn technicalities.
I don't understand what is
Pseudo, the pseudo shopping episode.
Chainmail or scale armor is +3. Some reason your old armor was wrong.
Well, it worked pretty good.
It should have been your old armor should have been 2, I guess. But yeah, and then masterwork armor says armor and shields of masterwork quality reduce the minimum strength requirements by 1 die type to a D4.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Okay, so not weight. They're easier to bear with less strength. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
So the weight should be right. But cool. Just a reminder, did you guys have a run-in with a guy that was getting mobbed at any point? Does that sound familiar?
No.
We ran in on the way back. We got approached by a follower of Grotius.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah, that guy.
All right.
Old
All
man
right.
Grote.
The old guy, old man Grote. All right. I wanted to make sure that I've already done ran this.
Oh, yeah, we got groated.
All right. So after 20 days of not exactly rest and relaxation, every now and again, the Corvosan card maybe has some small things for you to do. Of course, you were doing your own work, some mercenary work, and other things that you were up to, carousing and what have you. You finally get a missive from Cressida Croft, the field marshal of Citadel Volshinik, asking you to come to her office straight away. You all get this missive.
Take me time to get across town from where I've been living-ish. But
Oh, we're not
eventually I
living at
showed
the
up.
barracks?
You can. Yeah, there is an officer quarters for you there.
Oh,
You
no,
have
I don't
to.
want to live there. I thought that's what we were doing. No, I'll not live there.
The nice thing about living at the Citadel is it is pretty well guarded. You might make some enemies here along the way and free food, but it's up to you if you have a domicile somewhere in the city in accordance to your wealth. You could be there.
Did Sayonara have a nice place?
No, he did not.
Oh, shit.
Did he look like he had a good place?
No.
Yep. So Vanto's going to keep his room at the Y, aka the barracks.
I'm pretty sure France has a good place because everybody he killed that was committing crimes, he basically kept all their money unless they stole it from someone and he knew it.
You probably are not living a life of wealth. I think you could probably be about at best middle average income type thing. Yeah, you might have a domicile somewhere. We can figure out where on the map that would be. All right, so if you guys are going to be spread out, I assumed you're all going to be staying at the Citadel.
Well, if it makes it easier, I'll just stay at Citadel.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Elodie just sold her house, so she'd probably be at the Citadel.
So we got some of you at the Citadel, some not. So if you're going to be at your domiciles, actually, let me take note of that. That can be very useful later.
It'll keep me out of trouble to stay there.
All right, let's
What
see.
he asked of me.
So Franz, you're staying where?
Citadel.
Okay. Chris, you're staying where?
I am also at the Citadel.
Citadel. Okay. Rhythm.
I have my own place, and I gotta remember where it's at. Where's this stupid? I gotta find the map of the city again.
The broom closet of a bodega. Got it.
I'm in Old Corvosa, and
Oh,
I
wow.
live in the the rooftops district or whatever.
Okay.
Of Old Corvosa.
So you like the old classic colonialist Corvosa.
I live in the poor people's district.
We should have took
and I
the
got
dead
as
broad's
far away
place.
from Gager and Lamb as I could and went into hiding.
You're on the outskirts of Old Money, by the way. And Elodie, you sold your house, so you're at the Citadel. Okay, so the only person not staying on the ground, I'm assuming Styx is, and Styx only has trash cans. All right, so the only person I can kill in their sleep easily is Rhythm. Got it.
Good luck.
Hey, I learned what happened when you try and go out and get dinner. Living alone is going to be a nightmare.
Listen, you don't have to worry about that if John Gordon's got your number. But all of you will get this missive, including you over in your rooftops apartment in Old Corvosa.
Easy peasy.
And you guys can. It didn't sound like it was. Actually, it probably does sound like it's kind of timely. It'll say on the missive that you need to be here like before noon, essentially, so you can get your breakfast and things like that. So we'll say you all convene at the slop hall over at the Citadel.
Do we have to call it that?
Yes, it is the slop hall.
It triggers memories, bad ones, for Solano.
Oh, did you say slop hall? Because I heard slop hole.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I thought you said slop hole too.
Yup.
Hall. Although,
Woof, woof. Hole,
although
hole,
honestly,
hole, hole. Woof, woof.
honestly, from the military side of things, nicknaming it the slop hole would be very on brand. So I'm okay with calling it that.
I was
So
afraid you'd say that.
we'll say the slop hole is good. I like that. But yeah, so you
Called Snix's new face that.
Oh, wow. The rest of you are sitting down and having your morning slop whenever Rhythm shows up. Or not Rhythm, his character.
Revar.
Sure.
Revar, thank you.
Eventually, and it wouldn't take me long to get there. And by that, I mean, it takes me a while to get across town, but I would leave fairly early to get there in time because I know usually early morning hours a lot easier, a lot safer to travel than during the darkness or during the afternoon.
That's what I said,
I have-
Norman. We could have used the
I have a
dead bro's
question.
house.
I have a question. How much would it cost Salvanto to pay somebody to run and fetch him some food instead of having to eat this slop?
Not gonna
Who are
go
you
out.
going to get to fetch it?
I don't know. Send a runner.
yeah.
I'm sure there's some
Yeah, I definitely am not eating in that place. I want real food.
some hopeful
But I'm not-
some hopeful young lad who wants to make a name for himself, rise up in the ranks.
I want
Salvanto would
dwarf-
take advantage of that.
I'm ordering Dwarf Dash. Fuck that.
Dwarf Dash. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say that there's a young
shows up cold.
a young dwarven urchin out there in the streets by the
By the
name
way,
of
I'm trademarking that shit.
by the name of Gino. It'll be Gino, the dwarf urchin. You found him on the street, and he was like, "Yeah, mister, I'd like to make some coin." And for a shiny 5 copper per delivery, he's willing to go grab your food, long as it's
Worth it.
as long as it's within a pretty decent area of the Citadel, not like all the way across Corvosa.
No, we got that place we went to last time where we almost died.
Yeah, that's there.
It's close.
So if you're each willing to give up 5 copper to have this dwarf dash service through Gino, go for it.
Five copper for
No, I
the
mean-
food, 10 copper for the delivery, an extra 2 copper for
No. The 5 copper was for the delivery. The food is separate. That's a whole nother 5 copper, at least. If you want good food, it's gonna be like a silver. So
No, see, I don't want to use the Dwarf Dash. I'm going to use one of the page boys working the stalls or something. It's like, hey boy, would you like a break from all this drudgery? How's about you fetch me some real food?
Nah, fuck that. I'm using Dwarf Dash.
wow,
I don't trust the dwarf.
you don't trust the
I
dwarf.
I don't trust
Never.
boys.
Instantly don't trust a dwarf urchin because they know where to find gold. He's up to something.
Oh wow. The kid in the stable. What stable is this? Are you using the military stable?
Yeah, sure. Just, like I said, looking for some starry-eyed but also equally stupid young lad who wants to make a name for himself. How would you like to help the heroes of Corvosa?
Wow. Yeah, give me a persuasion check. We'll call it flat because it'd be disadvantaged because he's afraid to leave his post, but advantaged because he's starstruck at you being a hero of Corvosa.
There we go.
That's right. We did get
Alright.
that folk hero status.
Oh, that was almost a 6.
That was almost a 6. All right, it's a success though, which is, I suppose, all that's needed. The child seems up to the task. He's willing to do it.
That's a good lad. Now off you go. We'll discuss your payment later.
He frowns a little bit at that, But figures, well, you're a hero of Corvo, so surely you wouldn't jip a child. And he runs off to fetch your food.
You're going to go far in this business, lad.
Surely you wouldn't chrysanth the child.
Gino. The lad's name is Jimmy, by the way.
Oh, Jimmy. I leave Jimmy a list of exactly what I want. A fully cooked bird, some soft but not too moist bread,
Assume any of
and
them can read.
a single serving of wine. I'm sure the shopkeeper will know what to do.
Okay, I'm sure Jimmy won't get it wrong.
I'll pin it to his shirt.
And Gino says, don't forget the tip, Franz. Don't forget the tip. But all right. Assuming all your food comes back and is to your liking and you've paid your money, are you guys ready to go up and see your good friend, Cressida Croft?
I am.
Yep.
Well, I certainly am.
I ensure that Osu makes sure to clean my bowl and any other bowls that are, around the table before stacking them up for those who would come to fix it later.
And
All right.
Salvanto joins after a loud, satisfied burp.
Did you tip the young lad, Jimmy?
Funny, it never came up.
Jimmy will remember this. All right, so you guys head up.
It can't be
I think the
seen,
hindrance
man.
enemy major.
I should make that a major enemy. That'd be so funny. You know what, Chad? I'll tell you what.
Oh my God.
There you
Dwarf
go.
Dash. Forged fast, delivered hard. I
Chat-
shit you not.
If we, that's pretty good.
It's in live art. The goddamn chat GBT, man. Holy shit.
That's good. If we hit the $100 miracle tonight, I will make Jimmy the stable boy a minor enemy of Salvanto. If we hit 200, I'll make him a major enemy.
That's great.
Rip Salvanto.
So if you want to see Jimmy get his revenge for not being tipped, well, this is your chance. But all right, you guys head upstairs, and when you get up there, of course, Cressida Croft is there, and she's not looking too much better than normal. Still looking pretty harried and tired. The bags under her eyes are still pretty clear. Although you do see she has an empty vial of Snix's. Oh, Noelle will be so happy if she's not here. An empty vial of Snix's 4-hour energy stuff that she makes. Sitting on the edge of the desk. But she's not alone, actually, this time. There's what you might describe as a handsome man who is sitting in one of the chairs at her desk. And as you enter, he rises and bows. I'm going to give you a picture of him.
Elodie
Oh, wait.
curtsies.
Wait, that's not him. Damn it, where's... oh, here it is. Okay. Boop, showing. There you go.
Oh, boy.
Gerald.
I was thinking that too.
Kind of like Gerald, yeah. No coincidences here. Cressida is going to introduce the man and say, friends, you're here. May I introduce you to Vencarlo Orsini? Hello, my friends. It is a pleasure to meet you. And he bows deeply.
Salvanto gives a little nod.
I have
morning,
heard
Vencarlo.
so much about all of you. I am a good friend of Cressida. As you might call me outspoken, I consider myself to be spirited and interested in the well-being of Corvosa. And you seem to have the same interest, which makes you very interesting to me. So please, I must insist, the pleasure is mine.
Are you the most interesting man in Corvosa? I hand him a beer.
He takes it. Some might say that. Not me. I hear others say it, though. Definitely. You can all make a common knowledge check to see if he is indeed the most interesting man in all of Corvosa.
Well, an absolute pleasure to meet you.
And aren't you a charming little thing? A delicate little flower, a tiny jewel among giant stone oafs. And he kisses you gently on the hand.
Oh,
Salvanto rolls his eyes.
Should we, is he?
Snicks puts up his hand expectantly.
Well,
Van Carlo kind of wrinkles his nose and like reaches out with like 2 fingers and shakes.
Yes, of course.
Let's see.
Lucy kind of approaches, kind of winds her way through his legs for a moment before coming back.
Let's see. We got a raise and everyone else pass. Wow, you guys all pass something together? That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Maybe Silvanto's turned a corner here.
Oh, you just ruined it.
Yeah, he just ruined
That's
his
why I
whole
bring it up.
session. You guys recognize him as one of Corvosa's most respected and renowned teachers of the honorable arts of fencing and swordplay. He is a sword master. Probably not a guy you want to draw on unless you really mean it. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can give you extra for that raise.
He's a master beater.
Does he actually seem
Is
to be
he-
in good standing in the city, or is he
Okay,
known
but-
as kind of a shyster?
It's going to depend on your political views, I suppose. He's been very outspoken against the crown in a lot of ways, not to the degrees that we see in modern politics of like hardline. I hate everything the crown does. Yeah, he acknowledges what is fair and whatever, but when there's something he doesn't like, he is very loud about it, and he's very much in favor of protecting the people, their rights. He doesn't like the cruelty and the brutality of the Corvosan system, the way that it hands down its penalties, and some of the rules around the guild merchant stuff. So he's very much a man of the people versus the crown type guy. So yeah, so he will say, if Corvosa had more fine folk like you, we'd already be out of this mess, if you ask me.
To be a bit blunt, you said his last name was Orsini.
Yes.
To be a bit blunt, Master Orsini, it seems a bit strange for you to be in a building of the Queen's Guard.
By the way, you didn't show the chat the guy because you're on the other screen.
Yep, sorry, Chad. I'll move over to the
Swoosh
map so you
time?
can see it. Yeah. He's on the map, so you guys will be able to see it.
Only 56 minutes.
There you go, Chad. I already swooshed to the dice screen. I swooshed to the dice screen, okay? So there we are. You can see the art now, what they were saying as far as the Geralt comment. I can get rid of that now because it is blocking the screen. What did you ask? Oh, is it so strange? I do not hate the people in my government. In fact, me and Mrs. Croft go back quite a ways. She might have even learned a trick or two from me with her blade. That being said,
Perhaps I've heard the wrong things. Forgive me.
if you want to make change, sometimes you have to be willing to reach across to the other side, make common ground, find your allies where they may be. I have one here, at the top of the citadel, with Miss Cressida Croft.
And admirable way of looking at things, I guess. I cannot fault you for your companions. I too have several new to my knowledge, and they seem to be doing quite well as for me, except for poor Savanto, or poor Sinar.
Forgot his dead ass already.
He was a great man. Not to be too blunt, but what is that we can do for you?
For me, you can continue standing up for the good people of Corvosa and doing what you do best, being honorable stewards of the best interests of the people. I'd be very interested to hear your opinions on the brutality of the court system at Corvosa. And then he's going to get interrupted by Cressida. As much as I would...
Thanksgiving dinner, we don't talk about that.
As much...
Franz frowns at him when he brings up the brutal nature of the punishments. He's like,
I knew you weren't going to like this character. Cressida says, As much as I would enjoy continuing the conversation, I fear we just don't have the time. Bencarlo has learned something that could degrade into sanctions, embargoes, and even perhaps a war against Sheliax if we don't act now. And Bencarlo's going to kind of give a conciliatory nod, and he's going to gesture to his seat and offer it to Elodie May, allowing her to take his seat while he stands.
She'll hop on. She like has to jump, grab on, and like pull herself on top of it. She's so damn short.
He'll offer his hand to help you up, and the rest of the seats are open for the rest of you.
I stand.
Blade, oh my god, not that Blade, you sons of bitches out there in chat. After you guys
I'll take a seat.
Yeah, once you guys do take a seat, if you do,
I do.
Cressida is going to say, now, this problem is a man named Darvain Gios Empre. He is an ambassador from Sheliax whose disdain for Corvosa is well documented, though he's taken great pleasure in what our city has to offer, interestingly enough. Even before this recent unrest, the man was ready to recommend to his government a sanction on trade and perhaps even an embargo.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What does Franz know about Sheliax? Does he know that the Hell Knights started there and that they're kind of brutal and da-da-da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah, I think at the very least you would know the very stereotypical knowledge of Sheliax.
Right,
so you know that.
So Franz likes Sheliax. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Bencarlo has learned through his own considerable sources that Ambassador Ampre, his actual goals are to undermine Corvosa's economy to the point where he could buy up large portions of the city from desperate landholders. His plans to establish himself in a position of power here before advising the end of the sanctions with his allies in Sheliax. We can't let his bias or personal plans hurt Corvosa, yet neither can we take drastic action. Not only would killing him be wrong, but it would simply make him a martyr in Sheliax's eyes. Fortunately, the ambassador has his foibles. Again, Bencarlo has learned that the ambassador Ampre has been making fairly regular visits to a place in Ord Corvosa called Eel's End. This den of vice is run by a dangerous man by the name of Devargo Barvasi, better known in Corvosa's alleys as the King of Spiders.
Oh, Salvanto will love him.
Yes, eels and spiders, I'm already a quitter.
She gives you a curious look, but just nods and continues on. She says, I'd love to put Devargo out of business, but he pays his vice taxes regularly and never causes any problems. In fact, since he keeps his business constrained entirely within the 5 ships moored at Eel's End, he's actually one of the least of my worries. Truth be told, I can't decide whether Devargo is Sturge or Kraken. He seems like a blood-sucking pest most days, but sometimes I fear just how far his tentacles have wormed their way into our great city. In this case, though, his insidious web stretching across Corvosa's underworld might be to our advantage. You see, Devargo would never let someone he recognizes as an ally of the Guard into Eel's End, but your group's a different case. I'd like you to pay a visit to Eel's End and secure an audience with Devargo. Find out what he knows about Ampre, get proof of any illicit goings-on the ambassador might be involved with, and bring that proof to me. I can use it to undermine any of the forthcoming attempts by him to get Sheliax to cut us off. Devargo might not be willing to part with this information easily, so I'll supply you with some gold to bribe him, and whatever's left over you can keep for yourself. Remember, Devargo is dangerous, but so are you. If things get violent, I wouldn't mourn his passing.
So just to be clear, if worst comes to worst, I can kill him.
If that's what it comes to.
Well, once one of them gets taken hostage and the violence ensues, that's usually how these things end.
And
You didn't have to look at me when you said that.
and one more time, what was the name of the governor?
Ambassador Ampre.
Ambassador.
I don't know if I
Do
can give
we-
you his. Yeah, okay.
What do we know of Eel's End?
Then Carlo will actually speak up on this. Ah, Eel's End. Never has there been a more place of more wretched scum
A,
and
you
villainy.
son of a bitch.
It is.
If we don't walk into the appropriate music, I'm walking out.
He'll say, it is a place of many vices.
Speaking of music, it's pretty quiet.
I don't have any playing yet, but if we do hear any music playing in the near future, that'll be courtesy of Sirenscape.com. Not a sponsorship, but so long as we let you know that is where the music sound effects are coming from. They won't copyright strike our channel, and I gotta say, we appreciate that. Thank you for the reminder, JT.
I miss when the Midnighter did that.
Not the
Good.
Midnighter.
Wow. Wow.
That was some good mimicking there, Leyline.
Yeah.
This is pretty on point.
Wow. I hate you. I hate all of
Invisible
you.
After 8 p.m. individuals.
By the way, that's a badass shirt.
Hey, thank you.
Is that new?
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, I did see there were a couple purchases of the Raging Throner shirt, so that's
Certain member of the Ripperverse may have one.
yeah. There's a very
Oh, did she?
yeah. I'm
That's
so
May or may
excited.
not be wearing it to MegaCon.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But then Carlo is going to continue. It is a place of many vices. Davargo, the king of spiders. He runs a tight-knit operation there. There are 5 sheep who are moored there completely, entirely. They never leave. And they each have kind of their own thing going on. One is a bit of a gambling den. One is a bit of a drug den, if you want to get your weekly fix of shiver. There's even a brothel, if you're looking for some nightly pleasures. But all of it is quite seedy. But he pays his vice taxes, as the field marshal has said, so he largely gets away with all of it.
I have 2 questions. First one, well, the second one is depends on the answer to the first one. Why is he called the king of spiders?
Well, isn't that a story? It is said that he has an unnatural command of the arachnid creatures.
I
It
figured
is-
it was something like that. So my second question is, if we do this job, will you provide counseling for my friend Salvanto if it goes bad? Because he's had very bad situations with spiders in the past.
Christina,
As I recall, I handled the spiders quite well, thank you.
Christina,
I was trying to help you, my friend.
Christina's going to kind of raise an eyebrow and be like, counseling?
Pay no attention to him.
Just block
You
him
can't
in the room.
really. It's hard for him to think with all that clanking armor in his ears.
Uncalled for.
Yeah, the Corvosan military does not offer counseling to pansies who get scared by spiders and killing in combat. This is a foreign concept to them.
Could I
I can always go home.
Franz is ahead of his time.
Could I perhaps roll like a common knowledge roll to see if I know any like rumors or whatnot around the city or patrons that I've had about Davargo?
Yeah, absolutely. Common knowledge.
And the guy that we're actually going for isn't DeVargo, but a merchant,
Ambassador.
He's an
um,
ambassador.
ambassador.
So he physically and personally won't be involved in what you're doing. You're not going to talk to a pre, well, abstainedly or ostensibly or not. But you're trying to get dirt on him, essentially, that you believe this Davargo fellow has.
Ah, okay.
You happy with a 5?
Yep.
Yeah, so you kind of know about as much as Van Carlo has already told you that that he owns this operation over there, but that it is rumored that he has this supernatural control over spiders, that they literally obey his command with but a thought. And not just like one spider, not like one big spider. Like it's said that if you get an audience in his throne chamber, you will see spiders across the walls, and he can control them in swarms.
Okay, sounds good. What is it? Field Marshal Croft. Do we know if these ships that are moored at Eel's End, are they Is it because they just do not go, or are they scuttled or permanently set?
I don't think that any of them are technically seaworthy anymore. I don't believe that they're given that kind of upkeep. Really, they're just a way of having property to house its operations, but avoiding some of the expenses of architectural taxes.
Oh, could it be possible that he's either bribing or working with the dock master in that region to maybe oversee some of the payments he would need and such? Just trying to get an overall view of what we might be walking into and what we could use as leverage.
I honestly have no idea. Like I said, I don't know whether he be Sturge or Kraken. He might just understand the loopholes and be taking advantage of things, and he's a sleaze, or perhaps he's got connections that weave a little bit deeper into the Corvosa nobility than I would like to admit. Of course, the crown has no dealings with him.
Of course.
Any other questions?
Is there a time frame, Master Orsini, a time frame that you fear interaction should lie in to prevent some sort of embargo or potentially even a war?
It is unclear. These things can go slow as molasses, or they can strike as quick as lightning. It's probably best to deal with this immediately.
Especially with the recent uprisings within the city itself and the other outside influence. Is it, and then a thought, is it possible that this ambassador might have had a hand in the recent riots? They seem to spring up very quickly and in greater number than I might have even expected in this city.
I tend to keep my ear pretty close to the ground. I have a deep connection to the people. I, so far, have no reason to believe that this is inorganic. There is just a lot of deep feeling in Corvosa about the crown and who wears it. In particular, this marriage to Queen Iliosa. Her being from Sheliax and being young and not having really spent a lot of time among the people, it just rubbed quite many of them the wrong way. They don't have any particular proof that she will be bad for the city, of course, but it is hard not for some to reject the such a change, to put the care of our entire city into someone who, up until only a couple of years ago, was an outsider.
So this ambassador may or may not have been responsible for several pre-positioned pallets of bricks around the
I can see where your brain is going, my friend. And you are smart to think this way, actually. I agree with you. But I do genuinely think most of this was probably naturally occurring, at least in my eye. That being said, I think it is pretty clear that the ambassador and Sheliax itself sees an opportunity to abuse the situation. That there's a ostensibly impressionable and naive young woman in the throne who has blood ties to their very nation. As he has mentioned, I think it is best we get as much of a head start on this as we can. Here's the gold that you can use to try to bribe Darvago. As mentioned, if you happen to get a lower rate than this, you can keep what is ever left over. It is 1,000 gold pieces.
Reach for it.
Yeah, so she puts a bag
dead.
of
We can keep all of it.
1,000 gold on the table for you guys.
Yep,
So,
that's going.
Let me
going
get
in the
this
pocket.
straight. The queen is from Chiliax. This guy is moving in, and he's not getting deported, and he's from Chiliax. So basically, she's trying to make Corvosa great again by putting some Chiliax into Corvosa. Is that the gist of it?
You're asking me, or are you asking in character?
I'm asking you. Yeah, I'm asking.
So the gist of it, as far as you have on the surface here, yes, she was a young noblewoman from Sheliax who married the king, who was way older than her, like 50, 60 years older than her. And
50, 60 years older than her?
yeah, something like 50. I want to say it was like 52 or something years.
So she's young.
Yeah, she's like 23 or something like that. She is.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
She was good looking when we met her. Remember?
She's a
Yes.
young. She's a
I
young
didn't realize she was from Chiliax back then, though. So now I got a whole look at her in a whole new light.
So yeah, she was kind of a young queen. People kind of, the rumors were, trophy
Yes,
wife,
queen.
whatever. And then when he passed, well, she's from Sheliax, not here, and there's a lot of people who are against that. It's not necessarily apparent that there's any link between her being the throne and this ambassador's play. The ambassador is the ambassador of Sheliax. There's ambassadors from everybody here.
Right.
But he's trying to buy up land here.
But yeah, he sees an opportunity now that, he's hoping that with all the unrest, that this influx of money and this ability to buy up land in a time of turmoil might help Sheliax get a deeper hold on the city. Yeah.
Got it.
So the political thing is they're trying to find a way to stop him from doing that, because he's also trying to impose sanctions and embargoes and stuff to try to make these deals go through.
I was gonna say, can't they just deport him? But I like this idea now, so I'm gonna just stay quiet.
Well, as she said, it would be politically sensitive, right? If they deport him, that's an affront to Sheliax. That could be almost like a war type thing. Yeah, it's very sensitive.
Well, this sounds like the perfect investigative task for us to sink our teeth into.
Just got a message. Hold on.
Yes.
That
Funny
was the
you
case.
mentioned the seeking teeth into. I'd like to buy some anti-spider venom before we go on this mission. Just in case.
Oh, it's
That
just
does
rude, I call me
seem
that,
like it
sorry.
would be a prudent turn for us to take. For the first time, perhaps we could arrive at the situation with a little bit of preparedness beyond
Yes,
hoping.
I quite
that
agree.
we get in.
I'm very excited. This will be my first mission with you guys.
Indeed, Erudi. Just
Temper
stick
your
close to me. I
expectations.
will make sure to teach you everything that it is that you need to know.
So just to get this straight, you guys are gonna try and negotiate this, and if shit goes wrong, I'm gonna chop their heads off. Correct?
It's literally what we do every time. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
we don't do any of the killing.
We try not to. I always
As
try.
usual, it would be best if you could handle this and get the information without killing him. But if they turn the sword on you, I won't be sad that he passes.
Would you be sad if we pass in the?
Of course. You are heroes of Corvosa, and you've been very dear to me these past 20 days.
I would like to
That's-
roll to see if he's full of shit. What do I roll for that? Is that notice? What is that?
Cressida?
harder-
Or
Whoever said that.
that was Cressida.
Yeah,
right?
That's a Cressida.
Would it be harder to tell since
Oh, she said it out
since
loud.
she obviously has pink eye from the last time we did a job for her?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you could make a notice check. See if you think she's genuine. Would she be sad at your passing?
Well, I know she wouldn't be sad if at least one
Zavanta
of us
probably knows
passed.
on instinct.
A very short, smelly member. Oh, I know
Nobody
nothing.
gives a shit about
I
this
know
woman.
nothing.
Wow.
I think she's the sweetest, most honest person in the world.
Honestly, you just probably
What a
think that
nice
she's hard to
lady.
read. She's a practiced
Yeah.
military member, or almost level of politician at her rank.
But it's pretty much a given that Salvanto doesn't trust anybody. He's just not
I
capable
don't
of
trust
reading her.
anybody either, but
Well, in that case, I suppose that you should make your way to Ord Corvosa whenever you're ready. Actually, then Carlo will say, interrupting Cressida, I'm going to be heading that way anyways. I was going to be heading up to the academy in Ord Corvosa. I would love to have a chance to escort the adventurers as far as Ord Corvosa whenever they are ready.
I rather like the sound of that.
I'm sure we'd
Could
love
always use
the
another
initial
skilled
company.
blade.
you two can cross swords, Salvanto, and see who's better.
Of the two of us, you're the only one with the sword, my friend.
Don't you have a sword?
Good point.
Oh, yeah, the coupe.
I have a-
That's right.
Mine's a little bent to
His
the side.
yeah, his is bent to
Here's
one
a
side.
little bent sword.
Mm.
For some reason, I picture you with a
Rapier.
rapier. Yeah.
I had one, but then I gave it to that fellow we ran
that's
into in the alleyway.
Yes. You got cut short, blade wise.
Master Arsini, you know the city, perhaps even places that might dabble in the alchemical arts and such. Our companion Francis is correct. Perhaps it would be wise for us to stop and procure ourselves some sort of anti-venom if we are going to be dealing with this king of spiders. Would you happen to know of such a place?
I am not one to dabble in poisons and antidotes, but I am sure there must be some sort of alchemist shop or something on the way. We can keep our eye open on the way to Orkovosa.
I'm gonna go wherever I bought my healing potions.
No offense, Nix.
Yes, we are going to we are going to avoid bringing up Snix's healing arts in this situation. I believe it is a shame that he's not here.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't exactly have any ingredients for antivenom anyways. Perhaps we can go get some for me too.
Sure thing, Mr.
I
Snix.
I only assumed that if you were bitten by the spider and venom was injected into your system, it would burn away to ash upon entering your blood. But you know,
Snix grins at this.
but if you don't believe that your natural constitution could handle it, then yes, we should definitely procure some for you as well.
All right. All right. So he will happily lead you guys away. Oh, go ahead.
Just adios, Field Marshal.
She will give you a professional and courteous nod goodbye as you guys head out with Van Carlo. The only person she doesn't really give a friendly nod to is Snix.
I'm waiting. I'm just imagining Salvanto carrying this giant ass sack of 1,000 gold. Walking through the city.
I guess that's a good point. It would be rather large, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It's like what, 20 pounds of gold or some shit. I don't
a lot
know.
You can put it in your backpack, I guess.
No. I don't need any help. I'm quite capable.
God.
It's the next time he sneaks into a place, he's not gonna fail due to critical failure. It's gonna be
He-
clink, 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 clink.
Definitely going to do everything I can to avoid being spotted by the page boy or being spotted by Jimmy.
You
Where's my
need a
tip?
bag of non-jiggling.
Pause.
Non-jiggling.
Trademark.
As we're going to be going to the House of Jiggles, apparently.
Trying to remember.
Only
Okay, I
one
don't
of
think we
them
did
is
this.
a jiggly one. One of them might be a wiggly one, depending on things.
I'm gonna go ask. I'm gonna go ask Archivist something. This will be fun. Archivist. Ask. Wait, no. Shit. Archivist AI.
Archivist AI, is our GM gay? Oh,
No.
They probably would say
Wow.
yes with all the
Oh,
all the shit that we say every
Archivist,
time.
it is canon that Erudi is dating Randy.
Wow. No.
Ask any AI. It's like, is he
Wow.
gay? Yes,
Chris AI is being
actually,
slow
he's
today.
very gay.
Wow. No, that's not.
I'm
true.
not gay. I agree with you. You're totally not gay.
For the record,
Okay, that
as
didn't
we go look for anti-spider venom stuff and go, Franz
is
leaves up a
crazy.
banner that says Franz will be back for Marvel's Spider Wrangler adventures.
Oh God.
Antitoxin is expensive. Woo.
All right. So as you guys are, okay, that's what I thought. As you guys are going along, I go back to our screen. Fuck, I just lost it. There we go. You guys are making your way towards Old Corvosa, which actually, let me bring up the map. Because we haven't looked at the city map in a while. Maps. Okay, Crimson Throne, General, city streets, I believe. Nope, that's not it. Oh wait, why are these black now? Shit, where's my maps?
It's February, that's why.
Yeah,
Beat me to it.
You make an excellent point. Fuck.
Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm
Black
bliggity,
is
bliggity, black, y'all.
black, oh.
We used city maps before, right? Am I making that up?
No, we've used the city map before.
Why is it black now? I'm so confused. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix this shit.
We're
Salvanto
supporting
is going to
riots,
march
that's why.
march very close to France. Incidentally,
Is Corvosa loading for you guys?
It says 99%.
very slowly, yes.
All right, go ahead. Do your RP. Oh, you're just marching
So,
close to him?
yes.
There we go.
Well, yeah, I'm marching close to him. You know, France. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I really do think we ought to bury the hatchet and just be friends, don't you? He says, "But silence is you viewed as consent among us cat folk." So,
Yeah, I just realized JT's not there.
Yep.
Perfect.
Fucking
thought
hilarious.
you
The
were-
best
everybody
RP,
agrees.
best RP that we've had with France so far.
But it's okay. Between the two of us, I can be the chatty one, and you can be the tall, silent, brooding type. I think that's perfect.
Why would he step away right at this moment? That son of a bitch.
Are you not all friends? I kind of thought you all were.
Oh, what are you? Me and France? We're the best of friends. Why, just the other day, he was telling me about how he owes me a debt of gratitude for all the wonderful services I've rendered unto him. You see, he's being silent about it. He doesn't like to talk about it much. He's just
We're just gonna
He's just that
abuse
kind of
JT
fellow.
while he's gone.
LD, I don't know if you do you have any brothers or male cousins or anything of that nature?
I do have two, no male brothers or cousins. Well, probably cousins, but I do have two sisters.
Oh, that explains a lot. This is just how men talk to one another. One of us says something horribly derisive towards the other. Everybody laughs. The one who is insulted appreciates the insult and stands silently to accept it, or smiles in return and gives it back. It is the way of good friends.
Oh,
Especially those who have forged a bond in blood and pain and revenge.
But Carlo's going to smile at this. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
He's going to smile at this and be like, what I'm hearing is that I can flirt with you shamelessly, and I don't have to worry about any brothers or man figures in your life coming after me, yes?
well,
no one said that.
This guy would have been on the list.
While I was gone, do I want to kill this guy?
Maybe not him.
No, but Salvanto has definitely let everyone know about your great friendship that you forged.
I just want to say for the record that Salvanto, this is above too. Salvanto was attempting to make peace with France. That is the main takeaway.
Sure was.
He asked you to be friends and bury the hatchet right when you left, and then you didn't reply. So he's like, I guess silence is consent. And moved on.
Oh,
What would Franz have said?
well, what did he say exactly?
I
That
simply said that we should bury the hatchet and be friends. I know we got off on a bad foot earlier, but I think this is going to be a mutually beneficial relationship for the two of us.
I thought we already had.
Then perfect. Nothing else to go over. We don't even need to look at previous statements.
Oh boy, what else did he say?
Nothing that you need to worry about.
you can
okay.
watch it tomorrow.
So you guys
Kill
are
him.
here. This is where the Citadel is, and Old Corvosa is all the way up
Way
here.
up there. Oh,
there
it's my
is
home.
one thing I wanted to talk to you all about. You don't actually kill people, do you? Seems rather nasty.
We have.
Didn't she
usually-
see us come home covered in blood?
She walked into the place covered in corpses.
Yeah, and the place covered in corpses as I was killing people.
I sort
Out
of assumed
front.
it was an accident.
My dear, usually it's we who are the targets of the killings. If that makes you feel any better.
Oh, well, a little bit.
We are very often aggressed upon, yes.
I'd very much like to avoid that if at all possible. I think anyone can change.
Well, death is a change.
I can't
She's
wait
just
till
too
she
precious.
dies.
She's too precious for this world.
Elodie, is it Elodie May?
It's
Right.
just Elodie. May is my
Elodie.
last name.
Oh, apologies. Elodie, have you never had to defend yourself in this city?
Not usually, no. I've been robbed before.
You need to learn some swordplay, my young dear.
How many times has your cart been robbed?
No, I just, I paid some sell swords and then they never, acted on my initial contract with them.
So you were willing to use some sort of force to defend yourself. It's just,
No,
unfortunately, you trusted the wrong people.
I whisper into Revoir's ears. I think she may be some sort of imbecile.
No, I just needed them to get, my father's instruments back, but, then they just took everything I had at the time.
So
See.
again, you trusted someone to enforce your will upon others through use of force, and you trusted the wrong people. Be that as it may, Elodie, we are not the wrong people in this situation. You can certainly trust Franz to violently assault or use whatever force is necessary to accomplish the task that we are at hand to do, while you, myself, and at times Salvanto and Snix work to prevent the need for Franz's final solution.
Well, yes, well then,
Why that name?
At that, Franz
I
smiles.
chose those words very
Why
carefully.
that
for
name?
Franz.
Before we RP too much further, and then I'll let you go, Caleb. You do get an advance here, so be advancing while we RP.
Holy crap.
well, I don't exactly like the twisting of what happened, but yes, if we can avoid it at all costs, that would be great. I will not, just to be exactly blunt with you, I will not attack anything with sentience. If it can reason, it can change. How would you feel if somebody decided to kill you on the worst day of your life? It'd be quite rude.
At that, I laugh at her.
I don't believe I would be feeling much of anything after the fact.
By the way, I'm done. Agility 6.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. We'll do a round robin, find out what everybody did for sure. I think you're going to find there are some people who are quite unwilling to change their ways, no matter how well you may try. Your heart is gentle and it is kind, but I would hate to see your kindness and gentle nature find you on the wrong end of a very bad person someday.
And I guess I would feel the same way. I would hate that if on the darkest day of your life somebody decided that you no longer should be alive.
I tell you what, Elodie. If someone tries to kill you, instead of me killing them for you, I'll get a counselor for you. Maybe they can help you.
You know, that is very interesting, Franz. That is the second time you have brought up counseling. I have to be honest, based on the stories I've heard of you, you did not strike me as the academic sort. Are you a strong proponent for counseling?
Yes.
Well, color me surprised.
He says that so ironically.
He takes it in good humor and says, well, color me surprised. Speaking of, I've heard quite a bit about your capability with the blade. Would you mind terribly if I took a look at yours?
Take a look at.
I was asking for this purely in an academic interest. If you don't know, I am a renowned swordsman. I know quite a few things about a blade. I'm just curious how balanced yours is, how fine a weapon you carry.
Fine.
Oh, this is very nice indeed. This is a masterwork blade. You must have spent a pretty coin on this, my friend.
I traded in some old bits and bobs.
Worth every penny if I don't say so myself. I don't recognize the make. Did you get this from the ironworks?
Where did I get it from?
Probably. Not Gergeson's. One of the markets down in Highbridge. I'd have to figure out which one exactly. Because that's where you were at. Just say Highbridge.
Somewhere in Highbridge.
Well, a very fine blade indeed. How long have you been training with a blade?
Forever.
Well, I look forward to seeing your prowess sometime. Perhaps I could even show you a pointer or two.
Sure. Always ready to learn more.
That's easy right attitude. Always approach with an open mind. Must be swift and coursing as the river, but ready to part. If a rock is in your way, it is wise to choose the better path. And you, Salvanto, I've heard some stories about you as well. I don't want to push your business out there, however.
I deny everything.
Oh, well, at least you are coming clean, I suppose. But I hear you were in the business of protecting others of particular station. I will not say more. This would suggest that perhaps you do have some skills with the sword.
Well, I carried a sword for some time, yes.
But no longer. Why not?
He gave it
I
away.
prefer the... I prefer the shorter blades. I find that they get the work done much more quickly and effectively and covertly.
I see. Strike from the shadows, quick and fast, and never have to face your opponent one-on-one if you don't have to. I understand. I could see where there are moments that might be necessary, even if not particularly honorable.
Honor. Yes, I could certainly take honor to the bank.
That is true.
Such a great turn of phrase.
You will not cash in much coin for honor. I will grant you that. But there are other forms of currency to worth be considered. And, Revar, you are a practitioner of the witchcraft, I hear?
There are those in Old Corvosa where we are headed that would call me a witch. It is true.
But you do not prefer to be called that. How do you see yourself?
I see myself as a conflicted man. We'll leave it at that.
I see. Well then, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, nonetheless.
And you as well, Master Orsini. How is it that you came to earn the title of Swordmaster?
Well, in my family, you need to learn some sort of trade to earn your place, and I always had a fascination with the sword. It wasn't until another master, one greater than me, took particular note of my ability. Recognized that there was a naturalness, an instinct to what I did, and he told me if I but applied myself, that I could be the greatest there ever was. I didn't take to his advice immediately, but over time, I reflected on that conversation. And I took him up on his offer to learn more. Since then, I have trained many great pupils. From the academy to the crown, and even beyond. People have crossed all of Arisia to come learn at my hand. And in turn, I have learned much from them.
Maybe you can get Salvanto to pick up a sword with him, and the two of you can cross swords sometime. Teach him.
I would be honored to cross my sword with him at any point if he would be seen to do so.
I see the Buckethead is once again attempting to sully my name. But, it's what we friends do. We are it's just banter.
I don't understand. Wouldn't you like training with a master swordsman?
Yes, I would.
I already told. I believe, as I've readily made apparent, I am not a sword fellow anymore. I'm much more in the business of daggers and keeping myself far away from where the harm is.
So you prefer a shorter blade. I got it.
Oh, yes,
Shorter blades, yes.
I know I made comments about honor. It is nothing to be ashamed of. You can be quite efficient. I can show
I'm
you
not
how
ashamed.
I can show you how to thrust and parry like you've never thrusted and parried before with your blade, no matter how small it may be. It is the wielder of the sword who
Can
is
I
the
ask you
master,
a
not the
question,
size of the blade.
Since you are a master swordsman,
Yes.
I once heard tell that the perfect size of a blade is 36 inches. Is that true?
What you're holding right now.
That is a pretty good size for a blade, yes. It really comes down to a lot of things. Your form, your body, how you're going to be fighting. That really will determine the best blade for you. Yes.
Fonto quietly and covertly looks down at himself and then back up, hoping no one noticed.
Oh, God. And, Sneaks. It was good talking to you, Sneaks. Elodie May. I am deeply saddened that I did not have the honor to meet the great Sayonara. I have heard tell of his exploits in taking down Gadron Lam, as well as many other things that he took part in even prior to that. You were a student, or at least an admirer of his, I am to understand.
Yes, I would have been a student had I made it here in time. I think he would have really liked you. He really wanted to do the best for Kavosa. He didn't really have much love for the crown.
Always the ones that die young are known as great. Have you ever noticed that?
It's probably because they didn't have time to fuck up being great.
That is an excellent point, Elodie May. Sometimes
Such
the
language
greatest
from such a
people,
young lady.
yes, a great wisdom indeed. That being said, on the mention of the crown, what are your feelings on the current state of things? Current rumors notwithstanding.
Women don't get the right to vote, so I didn't really think about it.
One does not vote for the crown. Elodie May.
Things aren't all bad around here.
Some small measure of justice still in this world.
On that matter, before we continue the conversation, could you all roll me a... I think on your sheets you should have... let me look. Under actions, there is something that says network the nice way. Could you all click that? This will...
I can find my damn cursor.
This will be
Not so
presumed
nice way.
to have happened during your downtime.
Kitty, hush. Ooh, yeah.
All right. Elodie, Revar, and Franz, during your downtime, you would have heard rumor circulating more recently and with a lot more fervor that people are starting to circulate the idea that the queen killed her husband.
Oh.
And some people are saying this mostly in whispers at the table. Most people are being very open about this. Could be very detrimental to one if the crown found out that such seditious things were being said. But this does seem to be making its way around the city. So these seem to be the rumors that he is indicating. So he says, rumors notwithstanding, what are your feelings on the crown?
To be fair, Master Orsini, my feelings towards the crown are newly developing. Mine in particular, and I know for many of us, We were very singularly focused upon an individual that has only very recently met the barest minimum of the harsh punishment he was well deserved of getting. Now, perhaps the crown could have done something to alleviate that from even becoming an issue for us, for me in particular, but that is not the current crown. That is the man who occupied the chair prior. I have met the queen. She was straightforward. She did not speak to us very much, as I anticipate not many monarchs do. And we are currently working in employ for her because she does occupy that station at the moment. But until I learn more, Messer Rossini, from those of you who've had time to deal with such things, I will reserve my judgment.
Fair enough. Any other first impressions from the rest of you, having had an audience with her?
It's quite lovely, but I really have no initial impressions of her beyond that. Frankly, I'm just waiting to see where the chips fall.
She seemed like she wanted us to dispatch justice in her name for the crown, and until she gives me a reason otherwise to think differently, that's what I will do.
Justice. You might call it that. Which does bring me to another point. You may or may not know this. Queen Iliosa is not of Corvosan descent. She was a young noblewoman from Sheliax. There are some who might feel a little concerned. While she has not done anything obtuse or extreme as of yet, Sheliax is not exactly known for its gentle treatment of its people. And it has a very strong reliance on the Helm Knights. And not the orders you would most be keen to run into on a bad day, let me tell you. I do wonder if you have any concerns about this. Corvosa is, of course, already quite militant in its judicial handing out of punishments. But there is a concern with her being from Sheliax and being young and impressionable that we might see Corvosa shift to a more brutal regime over time. What do you think?
I find the young a lot more malleable. She might be easy to convince to be a bit nicer to her citizens.
Did she strike you as malleable when you met her?
No.
Well, I can't really say for certain. I was too busy looking for things to pinch in my pocket.
I would not advise that. As mentioned.
No, that's yes. Trust me, we've seen how the justice system works around here. But her coin is just as gold as everyone else's.
And it is along those lines, Messer Rossini. Though I have not experienced Cheliax, I have heard the rumors. But for me, I cannot imagine a city becoming more militant or more ruled by a thumb of extreme justice than what the Corvosa is already experiencing. And that was not introduced with Her Majesty's presence.
Erudi thought to herself that she would hope that the Queen would be nicer to her citizens.
It's like a virus.
Well, we can only hope.
What is the purpose of niceness, though?
Speaking of niceness, if you ask me, I'll just say what my mother always said. If you don't have anything nice to say about something, don't fucking say anything. So I'll remain quiet.
Well, that seemed like kind of a mean thing for your mother to say, but well, she probably shouldn't have said anything. But
Does Ellie May think to herself, that was very mean?
yes, sorry. Elodie May thought to herself. Anyway, what's the point of speaking out about conjecture and speculating? It seems as though there's not much we can really do.
That is not true. In fact, I would say there's quite a bit you can do. The Queen has seen to herself to put a great trust in you, upstanding heroes in the interests of Corvosa. And while I myself, in my dealings with her, have not found her to be malleable, she is young and still able to see and learn and understand things. And perhaps you have the opportunity to show her a better way. For example, currently under Corvosan law, one who steals loses their hands. This seems like a fair punishment. After all, they did use their hands to do the stealing.
Erudi looks over to Silvanto.
As Silvanto looks down at his hand.
Just quietly put.
Franz also looks over to Silvanto and wonders what he looked like with no hands.
But you have to ask yourself, is that really the best way? Would it not be better to have somebody go to prison, be reformed, give them an education, and let them serve some time? What good is a person who returns to civilization unable to contribute because you took away their hands?
Franz
I like the way this
looks
fellow
away
thinks.
and will no longer talk to this person.
Suddenly, he's winning Salvanto over.
Yep, Elodie's nodding.
But Master Orsini, along the opposite lines, you would agree that allowing an individual supposedly reformed to come back into society to perform the act in which the evil that they inflicted upon society before would be another more egregious net negative to society.
Would it be? I strongly disagree. There are some things, of course, that are beyond the scope of and pale of good or evil. Murder, rape, and that sort of thing, yes. You can't change a man's heart in that regard, but not all theft is born of evil. Some theft is born of desperation, of ignorance or naivety. Do we really want to ruin somebody's ability to contribute to society for life because when they were young and scared and incapable, they may have stole a loaf of bread while they were starving in the streets? I do not disagree they should get away with such a crime. Yes.
Franz will say one more thing before he goes quiet. So what you're saying is if somebody steals something, instead of cutting off their hands, you would rather they get counseling.
3 times.
Your counseling, your support of counseling is notable, and I certainly think it is a good thing, but in this case, perhaps a little too lenient. Certainly there needs to be some sort of recompense. Fines,
Such
definitely.
as
But
money.
money could be a good solution, but as I
If
mentioned...
someone's stealing bread, do you really think they have money to pay for their
That's
crime?
where I was going. Yes, if that is the case, if they are stealing in desperation, you don't have the coin to take from them. So, what's the only other thing you can take without permanently crippling them? Time. Put them away in a J cell. Let them learn a skill while they're in there. Use them, not necessarily as slave labor, but teach them a trade that aids the city. And then when they leave, their time served, they are now a capable citizen who have a skill and no longer will need to steal. I find that to
But
be more
what
acceptable.
if they do?
If they do, now you're going into different territory, right? If you have made all the efforts to rehabilitate someone and give them a second or even possibly third chance, depending on how strict your system is, then yes, at that course you must consider more extreme members. That is now habit at that point, or perhaps, as you say, a sign of a pervasive evil that simply cannot be tamed.
Shouldn't they at least have a chance to make up for a mistake? Haven't you made a mistake and wanted to fix it?
The last person I caught stealing, I gave them a chance to learn from it. I didn't take their hands. I just broke all their fingers. I think that's a much better way of dealing with it because they will eventually heal. And in that time, maybe they could have learned not to ever steal again from the pain I have caused them.
But not to, first off, that could still lead to problems. You could permanently maim their fingers, make them unable to do skilled work in the future. But that is a whole other
They
thing.
might not even get married if they were supposed to get married, or
Elodie takes a full step away from Franz.
I don't know about marriage. That was a weird segue. But I'm sure you know what you're talking about, though. More to the point, what I would suggest is Consider
spirits.
yourselves for a moment. I understand why all of you had your issues with Gator and Lam, and I should also have you know, I did not come across this information easily. The Queen and Cressida have done a very good job of keeping what you have done as quiet as it can be kept. I only know because of the contacts I have.
I was curious how you had learned us. We are very new to this type of situation. How is it that you learned our names, and not just our names, but personal things about us? Not everyone knows me as a witch.
I am a charming man with a great ability
I will
to
grant
connect
you that.
with many people.
Every time I think I'm going to be quiet, you say something even more interesting than the last thing you said. Let me ask you this, pose you a question. What do you think would have been a suitable punishment for Gadrin Lamb for all his crimes?
Very difficult question. But
Yes, but I need an answer.
what do you do when someone continually escapes justice? That is always a line that
Give
is
him a
hard
job.
to teeter on.
Elodie May, but while he's thinking of an answer to this, maybe you can answer me something. If somebody fed children to sharks and other monsters, alligators, how do you think they could be redeemed?
It'd probably be a long journey of trying to do good for the very same people that they cause pain to.
Yes. So
seems like-
anyway, what was your answer, sir?
I do not know that there is a consistent one. I am not against vigilanteism to a certain degree, particularly if it is against a government or a power of which you are powerless to resist,
Well,
and it is
isn't
doing wrong upon you.
Isn't vigilanteism a crime as well?
Yes, and that's where I was going just a moment ago. You stress these harsh punishments with no chance of redemption, but you yourselves, in the course of pursuing Gadrin Lamb, did a great many things. You committed murder. You stole from his wares. You broke into his property. These are all things that are undisputable, and they are crimes. And word to get out, and you have my word, I would never say anything to anyone. I believe you are doing a great service to Corvosa by what you did. Truly. While I believe in soft punishment to those who can be rehabilitated, to evil scum like Gadrin Lamb, I have no pity.
Is
But
there
that
a
being
point
said-
that we are trying to arrive to in this philosophical discussion?
Yes, and I am arriving to it now. If you had been turned in, if you'd been found out for what you had done, do you feel it would have been justified to have lost your hands, to have lost your livelihoods, or maybe even your lives, because you tried to take care of someone as foul and despicable as Gadrin Lamb?
Let me.
Not tried, sir. One moment, Franz. Not tried. We succeeded at taking care of someone as despicable as Gator and Lamb. And I, for one, would gladly sacrifice the remainder of my life knowing that that pile of human excrement is feeding his own damned alligators.
You know, Revar, you've just redeemed yourself. Second, sir, so what you're saying is as long as we're doing the things you like, that you think are just, you will remain quiet about things you perceive as crimes we may have.
You
I
mistake
don't
me.
think that
I
that is what
am-
he is saying. Franz.
that
I will
is-
I think
push
that's
back on that.
exactly what he was saying.
I am simply of the mind that there are some crimes for which do not need to be so brutally addressed, and there are some who can be reintegrated with society and made better. Someone like Adrian Lamb, of course, is not one of those people.
And
By the way, y'all need
I
to
would
see what
pose-
Roy the Romulan just fucking posted.
There is a time when the people must rise up and take into their hands that which their government will not. Of that, we are in agreement.
Then I would pose this one question to you, Master Orsini, before we come to this apothecary just up the road here. You mentioned the rumors that have been quietly circulating amongst the city. If they would prove to be true, not saying that they are, of course, but if they would prove to be true, would you propose rehabilitation?
For the murder of King Erudi III.
You have not yet proposed your posed to me a proposition for the cases of that type of crime.
For a deliberate evil such as that, there is no rehabilitation. Anyone
But
who
what
would turn
justice?
to poison, to kill a man while he lies sick in his bed, or even a knife. No, there is no rehabilitation for that.
Perhaps then all justice does stem from one extreme, and when we see a gradient from there, that gradient is only proposed then by mortal minds.
Perhaps. I would love to discuss this with all of you again in the future. This has been an enlightening conversation.
It has
and
been.
One more thing.
We
I'm
haven't even
curious
seen the crazy kids that always show up at this time to mock us and show their asses.
how you found out the details of what happened to Gadrin Lamb when the only people were there are in this room and some children who didn't see anything.
As I said, I have a great many contacts.
Little imps that were invisible and follow you this whole time, Franz.
I have friends both in the low-born places and the high-born places, within the crown and without. And they trust me with a great deal because they know I will not betray their confidence. So please forgive me if I do not do so now to you. Just suffice it to say, I am aware of what you did for the city, and I in no way, shape, or form find it to be despicable. You have done a good thing.
Have I already done an insight check on this guy?
You've not.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's time,
that's
right?
You can go
Yeah.
ahead. And
That's-
you all
that's,
finished advancing at this point, by the way?
All I read
Yeah.
is leftist
Yeah, I
who wants
did.
me to do stuff for him, or else he'll turn on
Yeah.
us.
And a guy who's really good at attaining information. Well, nope, he seems on the level.
You got bennies? You can
Is
spend
notice the thing we're looking for
I
here
don't know
Notice,
if I want to.
yes.
for insight?
I
Okay.
don't know if I want to. All right, yeah, I'll use one Benny.
I mean, I didn't
But if-
fail, but I
if-
didn't get a raise.
What is
I'm not-
rude? I have
Okay,
so many,
all right.
so many damn bennies.
I would say I would spend my Benny to do re-roll to get a raise, but you might jump me with some imps next time I try and get a sandwich.
That's John Gordon you got to talk to, my friend.
Okay. So
roll one
I
as soon as my
succeeded.
computer catches up. Jesus Christmas! It just
Yeah.
fucking crashed.
Elody's
out.
buying everything this guy.
That damn Rory meme is. That shit is.
I gotta go look now.
that
I was
shit is
caught up in the
crazy.
role play.
I don't know where he put it in the Crimson Throne chat, not in the live art.
Did everyone advance?
That's pretty good.
It's
Yeah,
accurate.
advanced.
I advanced.
All right, I did too.
All right,
Man,
you're all advanced.
I'm not
I
stupid.
want
I'm
to. I want to
advanced.
Benny this. I'm gonna Benny this because I kind of want to get a feel for this guy a little bit more than.
I mean, I got a feel for him. I just don't know for sure.
That's good. Good enough. A success is fine.
Because there's no way he could have found that out from anyone but us. Because everyone is dead, except for the children who were upstairs who didn't see shit.
Yeah, Elody's just learning about it now.
All right, just to make clear, nobody else wants to roll insight or spend a Benny to get the raise.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it. I'll roll one.
No, Elody buys everything.
Definitely not
he's
trying to milk Bennies out of you.
All right.
speaking her language.
I'm just. I didn't hit the right button, but I'm. Oh, that was almost a 6, you some bitch.
If you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. I'm just making sure before
I'm
I.
not happy with it. One more.
Oh shit!
Oh, again, it was a. Oh, fuck it. I'm done.
All right. What you guys pick up is that he is genuinely interested in your political viewpoints.
I'm
Nothing.
sure he is.
He doesn't seem upset by anything you've said. Even when in contradiction with him, he seems more interested and eager to engage. And you also get a slight feeling that he's almost evaluating you for something. But you can't pick up quite what.
Oh, I have several ideas, though.
I got some suspicions.
Yeah.
I will say that with the basic success that you got, you don't pick up any malice or ill intent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well then,
Otherwise, Cressida Croft might have just axed his ass long before now.
now,
I'm starting to worry about her too after this conversation.
you will note, it sounds like you guys are going to be big supporters of the Queen.
I am. I don't know about the rest of them.
I am a fence-sitting asshole.
'Cause she is,
Until she
she's-
gives me reason not to. I am.
If she's representing Cheliax and wants to fucking diss out harsh justice, I'm all for this queen.
Elodie's
And
the
this
exact
whole
opposite.
time, Snicks is in the corner just mumbling like, "Fuck the Queen, fuck them all."
Probably.
Snicks is probably quietly thinking about all the hands that she accidentally made fall off just with her potions alone.
Yeah. You know, you big lunk, you're just a dumbass. You don't know what you're talking about.
All right, hand melter.
You know what? Snicks is probably on the side of whatever Elodie's on.
Actually, probably is
Yeah,
simping,
that's a good
simping
point.
hard.
As much as
If
I've
not
been
now,
enjoying
later
this
for sure.
conversation, gentlemen, and my dear lady, we are here. You can see Ilsen just over there, and the apothecary just across the street there will probably suit your needs. I have an appointment to keep at the academy, so thank you for the delightful conversation. I hope that we cross paths again.
If one
sure we
moment, Master Orsini, if we were to desire to converse with you in the future, where might we call upon you?
Well, here in Old Corvosa, you can find me at the Orsini Academy. It is just that way. You'll see that there is a great wall. We're going to go over here.
Academy, you say? What do you teach?
Swordplay.
That's what I figured, but I wanted to make sure. I mean, you might have dual loves.
I have had a great many students come through, and all of them have been excellent, and I love them all dearly. And then his face kind of changes slightly as his mind seems to wander somewhere else. All of you make a notice roll, and if you get a success, then make a common knowledge check.
Let's see if Senpai notices.
Damn it.
Son of a gun.
Ooh.
All those dice, good lord.
What do I get if I get a raise? For my common knowledge.
On the common knowledge,
Well, I got it. No, I got it on the other one, but
that'll be very good if you get a raise on your common knowledge. But it looks like Elodie has gotten one.
So it was a notice roll, and if you succeed the notice roll, you can roll common knowledge.
Yeah, first you got to notice that he even made this face, because it is very
I'm
subtle.
gonna go ahead and try. Again.
Do I
But,
get a bonus if I got a raise on the notice?
that was what I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 on it if you got a raise on the notice. Actually, no, that wouldn't make any
wasn't
sense.
enough.
That won't make any sense because it won't change what you know.
Yeah, it wasn't enough anyway. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, explosions. Hell
Good
yeah,
God.
Elodie May.
Damn.
Wow. So
For
Elodie,
one so naive, you're very insightful with this guy.
yeah, Revar deals with some information brokering stuff. Yeah, so that would I'd kind of see that, but
Oh, that was Revar.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elodie also got a 13.
Elodie also
she
got
did?
a raise
Okay,
on
all
common
right,
knowledge.
nah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought I saw.
she's
Okay.
Not naive.
she's a wheeler dealer. She's out there in the clubs, boy.
I guess Elodie technically was trying to study to be an information broker herself, so it makes sense that you guys would know a little bit more than most. As you guys hear him talk and you see this look come over his face, your mind wanders back to a little bit more about another rumor you've heard about this man that was kind of out of your thoughts earlier because it wasn't relevant. But the sad look as he talks about prior students makes you remember a small rumor you had heard about him before. One of his students, one of his prominent students for a long time, was Sabina. If you guys remember her, she was the right hand woman to
startup
the queen.
Yeah.
In the armor.
Queen.
Yeah, who was kind of like her right hand, and she whenever you guys came up, she was like, "I'm not worried." That lady.
Yep. Oh, he's sad because she's all about the queen, huh?
Yeah, so you remember that, or now you remember this rumor that, oh, wait a minute, she was one of his students. And she left his pupillage early for some reason, some sort of drama, but you don't know the details. You only know that it was a bad ending.
It's always politics.
But he quickly moves on from that look and smiles again and says, So if there's nothing more, I will bid you goodbye.
Well, thank you
And
for
a good
walking
day
us
to
here.
you, Master Orsini.
And it was great talking to you.
And he will leave.
Fairly well.
Gentlemen,
I'm
I
going
know
to...
you guys love to have the plans, but hear me out. Erudi is new here, and she's wanting to learn a great deal. I think we should send her in to negotiate with this gentleman.
I would love to.
And she would love to do it.
You know that Snix is just going to follow her in, don't you?
Oh, I was counting on it.
As you say that, you look over and you catch Snix making a paper rose out of garbage. And at the mention of
toilet paper.
yeah, toilet paper and like greasy looking wire. And at the mention of his name and following her in, he looks up and quickly tucks it away. He's like, "What? Why are you saying my name?"
Hides it in his eye patch.
Oh, they were suggesting that maybe you follow me in. They want me to do the negotiating.
Are you crazy? Why would we do that?
Well,
I was
don't
going
you
to make a
trust-
counter
Don't you
counter
trust her?
suggestion. We'll come back to that. I'd like to make a counter suggestion. France and I go in, and I will handle the talking. And of course, if things go south, I have the heavyweight with me to back us up, if just in case. Meanwhile, the rest of you stick around and be ready to back us up.
I put my arm around him and I go, "My dear new friend, I know how this works out when you do this, and I don't want to see you get hurt." And they
That's
don't
exactly
want,
why. That's exactly why I'm saying you stay with me.
I understand your purpose, but the other half of that situation is then I would end up killing this person, and the objective of this mission is for me not to kill this person.
I understand, but that's the ultimate outcome anyway.
But if we put the young lady in there with Snix and her, what's the word I'm looking for? Her effervescent way of looking at things, I think would really impress upon this person the sincerity of 1,000 gold.
Wow, that was really quite a big word for a D4 in smarts. I would love to.
I think JT is trying to celebrate make all play. Trying to celebrate February again.
You know what? I tell you what.
I can't imagine why.
Well,
I tell you
if
what,
me
make
and
me a
Salvanto go
persuasion.
in?
Oh,
Wait a minute. Let me say my piece. Let's just say me and Erudi may go in there together. What happens if things go south? She doesn't even want to fight. We'll be in there alone. Who's gonna help us if they decide to stab us in the gut? I mean, I got a
Exactly.
strong gut, but
So you're saying you're afraid?
I'm saying I think it would be better if we were in there as a group in case anything goes wrong. Somebody will know about it.
Sure, there's no reason we can't all go in there.
I'm too intimidating.
That's why you don't do the talking. You just stand there and look muscly.
I'm really quite persuasive.
I'm sure
I'm sure you are.
it would. To be fair, Franz, it would make a sort of sense for someone coming in negotiating from a place of power, which is what is represented in the amount, the giant bag of gold that Salvanto is still carrying around. To have a man of muscle and hand to lend some credibility to that supposed bit of power. If in Salvanto, if it is that you would prefer just the two of you to go and speak with this man, I'm not against that. However, I do.
I'm not
believe that
suggesting you go far.
You're right. The three of us should remain close at hand. Perhaps, Erudi, we could learn if you are any good at cards at the gambling hall, or if Snix has kicked his
important thing.
addiction yet or not.
Not a gambler. Learned from my father.
You're not a gambler,
No.
and you're in this line of business.
Look,
You know it is the ultimate gamble. to be a private investigator at all, it is the ultimate gamble, not only with your life, but with the livelihoods of those that you are helping. This is something for you to learn, child.
Not a child.
Look, I'm absolutely just a character, not speaking as the DM. I am definitely the player Snicks. But all I'm saying is, every time we've split the party, we've gotten our asses kicked, and I literally lost an eye. So I just want to consider very briefly the idea of us splitting up again while two of us go into the proverbial lion's den.
Savanto, be
Again.
quiet.
I did not say split. I did not say split. I said we take point on negotiations. The rest of you back us up.
You want us to be the muscle for you in front. I see.
You're the backup in case things go really, really bad.
I have a better idea.
We are the triceps to his biceps.
I'm sure you do.
I see.
It's a very good idea. I say
Walk in
you
and start swinging.
and Elodie may go up front. Me and Revar stay in the back. And really, I don't care what Snakes does. He's rather useless.
I accept that. That's
I
certainly a
can
good
work
one.
with that. You do seem quite persuasive.
Don't
Mr.
have an
Salvato.
issue with this. I
Thank you, my dear.
only regret that we would not be able to sit down at a table to see whose cards would be better.
Now, hold on. Listen, I'm not saying we can't explore all the vices before we go see the King of Spiders. I was just suggesting that we shouldn't split up, that's all.
Gambling's really quite a repulsive habit.
Actually, gambling is quite a repulsive habit.
Are we here to gamble or do a job?
We are here to
You
do the
shush.
job. Perhaps we could partake in a little bit of fun for one time in a million while we get a lay of the land. That's all I was suggesting. But if business first, then business first.
I want no part of your
Is
vices.
just fine. My only suggestion is, ooh, look at this. And I will just veer completely away from the group to walk into this damn apothecary
Yes.
and drop 50
I'll
gold on an
follow.
antitoxin vial.
I'm going to buy a few of them. Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Expansive. Woo.
they are not cheap, but go ahead and grab yourself some antivenom.
Are they 50 each?
They don't
50
have an
each.
infinite
I'll take 2 of
supply. They've got 6 in stock, so as many of those as you want to buy, you can buy.
Elodie will not be
buy
purchasing
one.
anything.
I'll take. Come on, cat. Salvanto, get off my keyboard.
All of her money will be
Salvanto.
going to resurrection.
Resurrection.
Did you call your cat Salvanto?
Yeah, every time she cries, I call Salvanto. This black pussy needs to be quiet.
Real quick, above table.
Okay.
What's Elodie's persuasion?
Elodie's persuasion is a D8.
Okay, so Salvanto.
I did want to take a moment, since we have only got about 54 minutes left of the show, to have the camera pan over to the apothecary real quick, and a young man...
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
God damn it, I say it wrong every fucking time. I don't want to hear anything from any
That's
of
twice this episode.
you.
Yeah.
I
let it go the
got
first
that
time.
damn word right. It's never going to change, and I'm
Your
not going to
verbal
change for you
dyslexia is
bastards.
really horrible today.
The place with all the chemical shit. All right, so
I'm
the camera's
sorry, I
gonna pan
shouldn't be.
there.
I shouldn't be making fun of your disability.
I hate all of you.
Which
I swear
one?
to God. The camera pans to the shop, you assholes, and a young man who you might recognize as Jimmy is there picking up some ivermectin.
Oh no!
When you say Jimmy, who do you mean by Jimmy?
I mean Jimmy, the stable hand that was stiffed on his tip by Salvanto.
He is going. Salvanto's going to pull his hood up extra tight.
Too
and,
late. He's already seen you. And
Don't I at
he
least get to do a
glares
saving roll?
daggers at you. He glares daggers at you. This is my not so subtle way to remind chat. You have 50 minutes to get that bar over 100 and make him at least a minor enemy hindrance for Salvanto as he glares daggers at Jimmy as he buys his ivermectin for his horse.
Oh, somebody do it.
I think I see. I'll check out a different store.
And if we get to 200, Major, but I doubt we're going to get to 200 in this
Would
run.
you, to sweeten the pot, would you allow Benny's bought today and everything to carry over to next session?
We pay you Tuesday for a Benny today.
Yeah, normally I allow whatever's made and purchased in the last 30 minutes of the show to carry over, but I will send it to the whole show. Whatever bennies that they got that were purchased today, not their 3 common bennies, will carry over to the next show as well.
Can I just say out of character
that.
how much
There
I
you go,
fucking
Chad.
hate Geralt? Or whatever his name is.
Vincarlo's great. You're gonna love him.
But I fucking
Yes,
hate that guy.
Vincarlo of Rivia. Yeah, actually, Salvato's going to take a moment and say, don't.
From across the river.
That man is up to something. Do not trust him. He is up to something.
You know, we don't often align our views, but
Oh, thank you, John Gordon.
Hey, one for ley lines. That puts us a little bit closer.
Yes.
I
A
agree
huckster
with you.
recognizes, yes, huckster recognizes a huckster. Game knows game, and
He is
Play ball.
he is a man of import within the city. If you're not playing at politics in his position, you're not doing it correctly.
He seems like a man of conviction who just wants the best for all the people of Corvosa.
that's
Not
how
just
I
He's
feel.
a
I
man.
don't agree with him.
he is a man who knows how to find things, and he isn't afraid that we know it.
Mm-hmm.
Be very wary of a man like that.
Just think, how could he have found out about us? There's not many loose ends, so to speak.
Very interesting.
Yeah, Salvato does not join you guys in the potion shop.
Really?
He's
He can't go
he's just
anywhere.
gonna-
there. He can't
he's
go
not
where
going to
there's
go far.
shampoo.
He's not going to go far, but he's not going to be anywhere within Jimmy distance.
Ah, fair.
All right.
Do you-
Jimmy makes his way back with his horse medicine to take care of his COVID-infected horses back in the stables. You guys will finally get to take your first look at Eel's End. Oops, I went too far. Son
If
of a
I don't
bitch.
want to look at an eel's end.
Well, that would make you sane and not a
was-
bestiality individual.
It was real close back in all the world's meat.
It was very close, yes.
How many times are you guys going to bring that up?
For the rest of the campaign. Like there won't
Have
be
you ever heard the
Okay,
number
good.
36? About that many
It's
times.
never gonna end.
Oh,
man. It's never
God.
gonna end. So the
Gonna carry
sound,
over into all other campaigns you're in.
the sound of carousing booms from the elegantly painted barges moored at this long pier. Large signs painted in several languages are nailed to pilings and hang from ropes slung between barges. The closest barge to the east bears a sign that says, "The Twin Tigers. Take the tiger by the tail and try your luck." Opposite that
Find that
to the
offensive.
west, a boat sign says, "Welcome to Golden Hawk. No safer stay in Old Corvosa." Further to the southeast is Dragon's Breath Corridor. Dream the dragon's dreams at an affordable price. While opposite to that is House of Clouds. The caress of our lovelies will take you straight to heaven. And only the largest vessel, an old warship to the south, bears no signage at all. Short rope bridges or gangplanks provide access to the docks of these ships from the pier and from the decks of other ships. And I will take you to the map to show you what that looks like. And then I'll do the same for chat so they can see it as well. Here we go. Eel's End. Boop. Oh, I might have to put your tokens out there. Give me a second. I'm just realizing that site's enabled on here.
I am blind.
Boop, boop. Heroes. All right, so we'll get JT's on the dock.
Oh, now I see.
They removed your
Cervantes
eyes
on the
bronze
dock.
for looking at too many women. It was very
Elodie
inappropriate for you to
Mays
do in
on the
the
dock.
city.
Snicks is in the water. And where the hell is
And,
Frozen?
and somehow still not
River.
clean.
And Revar is the water is now dirty.
Yeah,
The
snakes
whole
came out of
wolf.
the snakes came out of the shark water, and it did not
looks
help
like an-
even a touch.
I still can't.
Looks
see
like an
anything.
oil spill.
Elodie, oh,
Oh, maybe you don't have vision on your token. Let's find out. Yep, you don't have vision on your token. That's a real shame. There you
There
go.
we go.
So these are the boats as described, and each boat, as you can see, has a kind of a gangplank leading onto the boat, but then crossing over to another boat. So they're all kind of interconnected, it's kind of the Atlantic
The
City
jump boat
of
freaking
Corvosa.
Dock.
Yeah, it's like the Atlantic City, but on boats of Corvosa.
yeah, it's
Oh, it's
What
like
is
Biloxi.
It's the
Yes,
affordable
it's like
housing of
Biloxi.
Corvosa.
Yeah, you see, I actually did
Old
military.
Biloxi.
I did military training in Biloxi, but I didn't think anybody would recognize that.
Oh,
I used to. I've been there.
It's yeah, that's a good description though. I'm glad you know what Biloxi is. Yeah. So that's what you see. Oh, and I
All
have
right,
sound
so-
for this. Let me grab that.
I'm sorry, could you just repeat which each one was? The
Really?
warship was by itself, right? I'm just
All right.
trying to
So the
visualize
one,
which ones were
the
which.
one to the one to the. God damn it! I can't click the map. The one over here to the right is Twin Tigers. Two hut-like structures at the top of this barge, raucous laughter and periodic roars of victory sound from within. So this seems like it's
Okay,
probably the
so
gambling hall.
Gambling hall. Okay.
The one to the left over here is Golden Hawk. This small ship has seen countless crude repairs. Its seaworthiness is dubious, but lashed as it is to the pier, it seems stable enough. The nameplate proclaims it to be Golden Hawk. This is what advertised itself as the safest place to stay in all Corvosa. This
so like a got it.
It's like a-
End of Swords, maybe.
after you've done your drugs and gambled, it's where you go to sleep. Down here, to the right is Dragon's Breath Corridor. This once proud vessel, the Dragon's Breath, has been painted in gaudy red. A sign at the left of the entrance simply reads, "Pass into the dream of dragons." That's drugs. Over here,
Okay.
to the bottom left is the House of Clouds. A single long structure sits atop the main deck of this barge. The double doors always hang open to reveal a large room decorated with throw rugs, large pillows, and air thick with incense and lit by red paper lanterns. The scent of anise, rosewater, and cinnamon pours forth from smoking bronze braziers set on the silver stands, which are carved in the likeness of slit-eyed serpents and proud hunting birds. Several scantily clad men and women loiter around the barge's deck. And they're very interested in you showing up. So that's what those are. And this is the main barge, which has no sign at all.
Salvanto's head, Salvanto's nose goes up into the air, and someone's making tuna melts.
Oh, gross.
I smell anus.
Oh, God.
Which one are we supposed to be going to?
Well,
Well,
the Tigers is obviously the gambling place.
so the main one, since I think some of you guys got some common knowledge rolls earlier on him, so this is the main barge. This is where the King of Spiders operations would be housed.
Right. Perhaps so we move on to one of these other ones to ask for an invitation or an introduction to the king rather than just walking into his abode.
you just want to
That makes
gamble, don't
sense,
you?
actually.
I don't care about the vices. I just
So you want him to
to
have
do the
time to
job
prepare
right.
for a meeting with us instead of
Of
catching him
course.
off guard.
Of course.
I think
You-
he's
the
already
more-
prepared.
the most dangerous a man like this is going to be is if he is caught surprised. He is going to be more jumpy. He is going to be less likely to take an offer as generous as the one that we could offer for information. If we come to him and allow him to assume his better ship than us, then
You know what?
that would give us a bit of an edge in negotiation. That is all that I'm going to say.
I'll defer to you since it usually goes so well.
I agree with that wizard friend. It sounds.
Of course you do.
France, you wound me to the quick. We're best friends, remember?
I'm just.
Sure, if you really think that's the best course of action.
Ooh, I'm more than curious of what you think would be better.
Probably just saying hi.
I am so excited for this character. I am
Franz
so excited for
wants to
this
jump off the
character.
dock right now.
allow your mail to just carry you down.
I get so many Raycona flashbacks from her for different reasons.
All
all
Raycona
the
had
same.
mild mannered, and so does Elodie.
Yeah. Yeah, and pacifist and want to be friends with everybody, and everybody can.
Rakono wasn't necessarily a pacifist.
No, but he wanted to be friends with everybody and thought you could be friends with anything that wanted to kill you. So it might as well be the same thing.
Servanto, would you care to take the lead in this situation? And perhaps
sure,
our young friend here can back you up.
Sure, we could network the nice way.
And so, just to be clear, we're going into the Twin Tigers.
You're going.
That is what I would prefer. Yes.
That's what I. Okay.
My
Excuse
suggestion.
me. Salvanto politely passes by.
I'll wait out here.
Elodie will
Come
follow.
along, my dear. He'll beckon to Elodie.
All right, let me get the Twin Tigers music. Here we go.
You know what? I'll go with them.
All right.
You're not gonna wait outside with Snicks.
Yeah, you gotta move snakes, by the way.
Gambling
Yeah, I
is disgusting. I already said so.
So Snakes is just a simp retard now? Is that what we're going with?
Well,
Did
Noel
you
is
see
here.
how Noel was reacting? That
No,
is
I
exactly-
know.
I'll wait out here with her. We can keep a lookout, right, Elodie?
If Elodie had an OF, fucking Snicks
God.
would be the only subscriber.
Elodie would never.
Actually, no. I think Ben
love
Carlo
him.
might be the second subscriber. Jesus, that guy was
Unshaved,
a PDF
natural.
For sure.
So, Reva, should I wait outside, or do you want me to come in with you?
That is up to you, my friend. I
Oh,
think
no.
This is just
I am deferring to your plan. I will do as you say.
this is our introduction phase. Perhaps you could come in. I don't think this phase of it really matters, but if we are to give him the most sense of security in this situation, then it would be best if we were all present, so that they could bring to them the information on who and what we are. We are
Okay.
not here to kill this. We are not here to enact a final solution. We are here to.
Of course we're not.
We are here to go with an introduction and a plan. So him being overly prepared for our arrival should be what we are hoping he would want.
I think we should work towards redemption.
See, Franz is starting to get it.
I touch my nose and I indicate I understand what you mean.
All right, so you guys go in. Everybody but who? Who's staying behind? I just want to make sure I understand.
Nobody.
Nobody.
We're all
Okay.
going. Yeah, we're all going.
All right. Snicks suddenly realizes Elodie's going in and changes his mind, and he follows as well. As expected, the Twin Tigers is a gambling hall. Inside each of the structures on the main deck, you see that there are tables packed with gamblers. Dice clatter, cards are dealt, wheels spin, and coins aplenty dance and jangle to the fickle whim of fate. There's also an unusual setup here that you don't find in most gambling halls. Several planks of wood, or tables, I suppose, where there are men standing on top, slashing each other with daggers while being restricted by ropes to either end of the table and grabbing for coins off the table.
This is really cool.
This is so dope.
And you also do see, despite this being sort of a free spirit fun kind of place, there are a couple of what appear to be bruisers or enforcers of some kind walking around the place, just kind of looking tough, staring people down, and otherwise looking out for unwanted trouble.
Ellie goes.
Sirs, there's no reason to fight.
I just want to be sure. They're cutting each other open, right?
Huh? No. So imagine a table, and there's two people on either end, and they've got a rope around their waist holding them back. And there's coins on the table, and they're slashing each other with daggers and trying to reach for coin off the table at the same time.
Yeah.
In some weird kind of game.
But are they cutting each other?
Yes, you can be cut.
Okay, so Elodie seeing people. Okay, I'm just curious to her reaction to this.
She's like, sir. She's like 2 feet tall. By the way.
Sirs, there's no reason to fight.
Salvanto's gonna try to hold her back.
I would gladly pick her up so she can get a better audience for this.
The guys turn around who are watching this and like betting on this event, and they give her like the dirtiest look, like, "Who asked you? Go away!" And turn back and enjoy their game.
There's a better way.
That's my dear. This place. These people are beyond you. They're not. They're going to need a full round of counseling, aren't they, Franz?
I'd put her
That's
down
not
and
something
say,
that's good.
"That's a good idea. Go redeem them."
No, not here. This is neither the time nor the place. But they certainly can be redeemed, but not here. This is.
I'm
Again.
fairly certain if we look at Franz's new sword, it's inscribed with the word counseling right on the blade.
The counselor, head counselor.
You
in
should
charge.
name your sword Counselor. That would be your
The counselor.
And you're not killing people. You're just giving them counseling. I think that's really funny.
Counseling.
Look, I don't care what any of you say. I am just trying to help Caleb celebrate his month. The only way I see fit.
Oh wow.
As we walk in, I try to hold it together, but I start to light up at all the stuff that's going on around me. I'm like, okay, so there's cards, there's my dice, there's this, there's that, and I see this thing, and I'm like nudging Franz, like, you could make so much money at this place, and take a few steps.
To wipe out all
I take
the goodwill I had for you earlier.
I take a few steps towards the card table where I get a hold of myself. Oh, we have an actual job. Oh fuck, it's really hard not to go over there right now.
Welcome to the Twin Tigers, my friend. Dark-skinned man pops in front of you.
It was really good to see you.
I loom over Revoir and I say, "Stay on point."
So this dark-skinned man, he's wearing a weird red veil and like really flashy red clothing, and he's got another dark-skinned man that looks like he's dressed exactly the same way. Are you here to enjoy all of the entertainment?
You can have our wallets. Just leave us alive.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I
Do not. He's gonna reach down and pat her on the head and be like, "Do not worry, little one. That's the idea. We take your wallets, you go sleep, unless you get lucky and take our wallets instead. What is your game of choice?"
We're actually not here for that. We were wondering if you could.
We
make
could
an
be here for
introduction
that. We could very much be here for that.
I kick Revoir in the ass.
We're not. We were wondering if we could get an introduction to a king of spiders.
The king of
boy.
spiders. Well, he
What
does
the
frequent
fuck
here
is
quite often,
happening?
it is true, but he is not here tonight, my friend. Why don't you enjoy the festivities, have a good time, take a game of chance. Maybe you walk out with coin, and you will have more leverage for whatever opportunity it is you are seeking with the king of spiders.
I look at
we
Revoir and
have
go,
coin.
"This is going as
This is
expected."
exactly. This is exactly what you worried would happen. Yes.
Yes, the minute Elodie starts to mention that we have coin, Salvanto's clamping his hand tight over her mouth.
Ah, you have coin. That is good to hear. Well, you will find plenty of places to make it grow exponentially in here. Over there we have cards. Over here we have roulette. We've got plenty of dice games over here. And if you're feeling particularly bold, there's knivesies just over there. 5 tables.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be all quite lovely. Thank you very much. We can find our way around here, can't we, Revoir?
We certainly can. Did you call this game Knivesies? What is this, a Scrubs episode?
If you've never heard of knivesies, it is a favorite around here.
Let me ask you a question. What's your name?
My name is Angpujit. This is my brother Rajik.
Yeah, black guy. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a halfling play this game before?
Oh, which one?
The Knivesies game.
Of course. Sometimes the halflings are the best ones. They are short and hard to grab and stab, and very close to the table, able to grab coin easily.
Elodie, did you hear that?
She's like shaking. She still has.
She's still squirming in Salvanto's arms.
I look at Revoir, I go, "You were talking about making money. They say halflings are the best at this."
I would not misjudge Elodie if she chose to partake in such a game. however, Impugin, I believe we are here. We are here for a specific purpose. We would very much like to meet with Devargo, as our companion suggested, and Silvanto, if you would care to explain the reason.
Well, we would simply like to speak with him and perhaps offer a business proposition.
I am sure you do. And I have no doubt, my friend, you will be successful in this endeavor. Unfortunately, we do not schedule his appointments here. And he is not here at the present. If you need to speak to the King of Spiders, you will need to go to the central barge. It is the big warship in the middle of the pier. You cannot miss it.
You mean this wasn't the place to do it? This is more of a gambling-only kind of place.
This is one of the many establishments of Ilsen, yes, of which he oversees.
I look over at Revar.
We were only hoping to pay for an introduction, and not wish to walk into a man's home without such an introduction.
Believe me, the house is never shy to part you with your coin. However, it is not so simple. Devargo makes his own appointments. He does not let anyone in on the mere words of two of his proprietors.
What about
Words? What about words and coin?
I can always send the words. Whether they mean anything to him or not, it is hard to say.
Unfortunately, it appears that you were right in this situation, Franz. We walk into a man's front door and we ask him for a chance to meet.
To be fair,
thank you, Impuchin.
it is better than going into a man's back door.
I look over at Silvanto and I say nothing. But then I look back over at Revar. I go, that's impossible. I'm never right about these things.
Silvanto's going to look down at Elodie as don't ask.
She just has her hands up like, that's what I said.
Like, Silvanto's whole hand covers your whole face if you're that small.
Yep.
You're suffocating in the fur.
She starts licking your palm.
If you could all
He's let her go. He's keeping a firm grip on like her shoulders because it's like he is ready to run defense because she's obviously not cut out for this line of work.
Well, that was really quite rude. Well, it sounds like we could have done what I suggested in the first place and just said hello.
Walk into a man's
Wasn't that what I
house.
suggested you do?
Could you
young lady?
all give me a notice roll at -2?
Yep.
Jeez.
It's a fucking movie.
Oh, what a that'll be great.
I can't believe that's going to be anything good.
Yeah, that's a -2.
Mine's going great. Oh, you know what? Oh,
I
wait,
am
I
going
failed.
to
How'd I fail?
spend a Benny.
Knockin' futz.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna spend
do
a
that
Benny
too.
to re-roll Revar's, and Revar you get a +2.
So it'll re-roll and a
Wow.
re-roll. Okay, so
Reroll.
Ooh.
Yep, you just click
okay,
the
so I'll re-roll that.
So many
and then
dice,
I'll
I don't even know
apply
who's
it.
who's at this
I
point.
succeeded.
and you don't have to
I
spend a Benny.
still would fail with a 3 because I won't have
Damn it.
-2 on that.
All right, Silvanto doesn't know anything. He's too busy trying to keep Elodie from running her mouth.
Yep, I'm gonna re-roll this one more time.
While they're fudging
wow.
it up,
And
I'm actually paying attention to what happened.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna re-roll it as well.
Oh, looks like
for
somebody
myself.
else did well as well.
Yeah, Elodie got a
Elodie.
raise.
Mm-hmm.
And with the +2,
Yeah,
it
I still
would have
don't get
actually been
anything. I can't.
an 8.
I can't score better than freaking.
Oh, you
3.
didn't add the -2?
I did not, but it would still be a raise.
It'd still be
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
So Franz and Elodie, you're both gonna notice the brother who is talking to you and being flashy and all this stuff. The silent brother behind him, who hasn't said much of anything. You kind of see his hands are in his robes like this. You see one hand tilt out and make some weird gesture with his hand, and then go back up in.
I needed to see that.
And then Elodie, you're going to notice something a little extra, being kind of closer to the ground, a little further back in the crowd, off to the sides of one of the card tables. is a little scruffy looking halfling who is watching eagerly from underneath the table, and he sees the hand sign, and he pulls the hood down and turns and slinks away into the back rooms of the barge.
What was that?
I'm sorry, what is what?
Your brother was doing some signaling to that halfling gentleman.
I
over
have
there.
no idea what you're talking about. Brother, were you doing signaling with your hands? He just shakes his head no.
How old is Elodie?
I would like to notice if he's full of shit.
Elodie is mid-20s or mid to early 20s, but
So she's a 12.
Is there a negative on that?
No, that's you just got to beat if they're deceiving, whatever their
Contested
score
roll?
is.
I know nothing.
Hale Wilson.
Perhaps what you saw was my brother. He has wrist issues, some sort of thing with the joints. Perhaps only flexing his wrist. Nothing to worry about. If it was an insulting gesture in your culture, we apologize.
Erudi, you
I
got
just
some
wanted
other
to
things
assure
to
you.
work out over here.
Gentlemen, I feel that we have taken up enough of your time. We can take ourselves from here. Much appreciated for all the assistance you have rendered. Come along, friends.
I was distracted
Okay,
by the cards.
Just wanted to assure you we mean no trouble.
Elodie, what did you say in there? What happened?
My favorite part is she just calls it out without even thinking about it. Before you answer
Yeah,
that question, though, I want to read these. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Read these super chats real quick. All right. Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks sent 20. He says, Jimmy was having a terrible day, cheated out of his money, in trouble for skirking his chores, and his horse had kicked him in the head. But the kick had given him new perspective. And then Wilson sends another 20 and says, Salvanto wasn't a hero, but a wicked rogue, obviously sent to destroy the guards from within. From now on, he would dedicate his time to exposing Salvanto. Bennies to Salvanto. Awesome, man. That
buddy.
puts us at looks like 70 on the bar, so we are 30 USD shy of hitting that goal. So let's see if we can make that story come true, because I would love little Jimmy to be a enemy of Salvanto for all time.
Great.
Did we already go over once?
No, we haven't yet.
No.
We haven't yet. But yeah, if we hit that 30, technically it's 31, but if we get 30, that's fine. We'll call it good for the 100.
I see 80.
Do you?
Yeah.
think-
There
I
was
think
one
some of
earlier.
it's- Yeah,
Wait,
some
are
of
you
it's
are you
Canadian.
adding? I was say, are you adding it up in your head or looking at the bar?
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
just looking at the super chats.
Yeah, the bar
some
the
of it's
bar
Canadian.
converts everything to USD, so that's what we go by.
Oh,
So the bar's currently at about 70. So he's got to hit that 30. Thank you, Wilson, the
Oh, I see.
unauthorized
Canadian.
biography of Tom Hanks. We appreciate you so much, and hopefully your story comes to fruition because I want it to.
So,
But continue your RP.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, maybe we should just move along unless anyone wants to do a little gambling. Probably not the best time above table. Salvanto has a bit of a gambling thing too. So he is eyeing the tables.
did none of you hear what the little one said?
we did. We just did not.
I just want to
What is
keep
it
all
that you said?
all money-making ventures open to us. You know, there's no reason we can't skim a little off the top.
Gambling's a losing man's game. Maybe we should talk about it outside.
Only if you lose.
Okay.
Now she wants to be subtle.
Yeah, I know. Now all of a sudden,
Next kicks you in the shin. Don't say that about Elodie, man.
Wow. All right, so you guys head back out to the dock, and then Elodie, what do you say?
Well, as I said, the brother made some sort of gesture, and a little halfling, really sketchy-looking fellow, ran into the back after throwing his hood up. So
Right. to go inform the King of Spiders that we are here to meet him. This worked exactly the way I said it would.
Sure. Maybe we should just go say hello, and we
can
can
do that.
introduce ourselves.
Yes,
I
but
do
from now
not-
on, let me do the talking.
Sure.
I do not have a problem with this. We've thrown the first stone. We've played the first card. Now we can go and finish the hand.
What did I say that was different from what you said?
You used the term King of Spiders. We don't need to talk about King of Spiders out in the open.
Yes.
It
code
tells
names
them that
exist
we
for a
know
reason.
things that perhaps we should not know.
Well, that sounded like quite a few people knew, but whatever. I mentioned money.
Of
he
course,
mentions
they
money
would
immediately
know.
after,
They
but
they should know, but perhaps we should not. Who knows?
Child,
Maybe it
this
is.
is-
Maybe it went the right way. We will see if we get stabbed or not.
Deception is what you should expect from a bunch of gambling fiends, child.
You're right. Not a child.
This is going to be a great little thing that happens every game. Not a child.
Elodie thought to herself, how many times does she need to remind her new companions?
Forever.
Good God. How old is Elodie?
Elodie
She's
is
in her
20
mid-20s?
Yeah, is in her early to mid-20s.
Okay, all right. So I wasn't
In front of her.
completely horrible having Vincarlo hit on you. Okay.
No,
She still looks like she's
Yes.
7.
I would still check his hard drives.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
the
PDF
hard-
for sure.
it's the weird
Definitely
thing about
wanna-
having halflings in
You definitely
fantasy
want to
world.
check his chests.
Listen,
She is, like,
it's
2
a
feet
fantasy
tall.
universe, okay? He's used to halflings. It's not taboo.
She looks like an adult.
However, if you go to Live Nude Gnomes, the bar over in New Corvosa, somebody might need to give you a talking to, yeah.
So many keywords in this book of scrying. Natural, furry, foot up.
All right.
Jesus
We
Christ.
had I guess we walk brazenly into the fucking house of this man. Sure.
Lesson 1, my dear. Always look as though you belong at a certain place. People seldom question you if you do.
Trust me, nothing's
So,
worse than what Roman said last night.
Got it.
I don't know if I want to know.
No, you don't.
I don't believe we have the uniforms, Avanto, but proceed. We'll see.
Savanto is going to walk up to the first fellow and say, "How do you do, good sir? Permission to come aboard."
Yeah, so let me describe this to you real quick. The large ship tied off to the pier bears the name Eel's End. Its figurehead is a coiling eel with a woman's head. Several drunkards, sailors, and revelers dance and drink on the large open main deck here, while the aft deck is relatively clear. A pair of large
But the
double...
regards.
There are.
Large double
A pair of large double doors bearing a complex painting of a spider allows entrance into the stern section of the main deck. You can see that aft section is clear, but there are several enforcers guarding that area and some mingling among the crowd reveling on the deck. Now, so you said you're going to say hello to a fellow. Who did you want to say hello to?
Well, we're going. I'm going to boldly stride up to the fellows guarding the door, and introduce myself. How do you do, good fellows?
What's your purpose here?
Forgive me. My name is Salvanto Calvin, and I am here with my protege here, and he'll indicate Elodie. And we would like to speak to the fellow in charge. We have what we feel is a very interesting business proposition for him.
He's busy.
I'm sure he is. But how busy is he? Too busy to scrape some more coin?
Very busy. And then right at that moment, there's a knock from behind the door, and the guard to the right opens it, and a woman steps out in some very scantily clad clothing. She's a little unusual compared to most women you've seen. She's got a green tint to her skin. Her hair looks a little...
Sea legs.
Her hair looks a little disheveled, and she smiles. timidly but also alluringly at you guys as she passes, winks, and then makes her way towards the House of Clouds. And then the door closes.
Inwardly, Salvanto's going to think, ugh, humanoids.
But she just left there, so you can't be too busy.
Get on the boat.
He's
I don't
still
think he's busy anymore.
What's your purpose here?
Well, as I told you, we have a business proposition for the man in charge.
Is he expecting you?
I believe he could be by now, yes.
I would call this a pleasant surprise.
Wait, so one of you said yes, one of you said no?
No, they both said
No,
yes.
no.
Oh, okay. Make
Sort
me
of.
a persuasion check.
Well, I worded it a little differently. I called it a pleasant surprise.
That's fucked up. Was that Lynn?
What, Lynn? What? I was
$30
saying,
has been achieved.
I saw the
keep
chat that was going on earlier.
Keep the canon consistent. Lynn Green is doing her thing, okay?
I wish you people would get on the damn boat.
Oh, we just got a $30 super chat from John
Yes,
Gordon.
No.
One for Chris. Jimmy will have his revenge. Yes.
Oh, John Gordon's trying to get you killed this week.
That fills up the bar, yeah.
Erudi, move Shorty onto the boat.
Salvanto, you, as this conversation is going on, you feel like a weird prickling at the back of your neck, and you don't know why, like a cold breeze over your shoulder. And you kind of
Feels as though
turn.
somebody walked
Do
over
I
my
see it?
grave.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you look back, and way down the pier over here, you see Jimmy with a horse staring down the pier. Then he turns, and then just keeps walking forward and disappears.
Above your head, checks back up.
The horse
appears.
goes like this with his hoof.
Yeah,
Jimmy will
Yeah,
remember this.
because I can't bend there like that way. Go ahead and add the minor hindrance enemy to your sheet, Salvanto.
Oh, goody.
This will teach you to stiff young children of their tips. That sounded bad.
I regret nothing.
But yeah, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. So we're gonna see
Jimmy's gonna find that
Wilson's
belt buckle and
story,
come at ya.
his little fan fiction come true. I'm very excited. This is a miracle, so you all get your Benny. And because we made it, we'll keep all the paid Bennies we got this session over to last time. All right. So what do we get for those persuasions? I know we're coming up on the end here.
Oh,
I got
you want
him.
me to roll persuasion as well?
Got a success.
Well, I guess not, because there's only 2 people involved, right?
Well, yeah, that'd be me.
Oh, that was you? Okay. All right, so one of you
Oh,
would
I
be
think- no,
assisting, and
that's
the
pretty
other
hard.
would be rolling.
I'll assist.
So yeah, the people who are assisting want to roll their persuasions. You can give a bonus to Savanto's attempt here.
Could
Oh,
I
hey,
assist
there we
since
go.
I said
Yep.
something? Okay.
So that'll be plus 2 to
try.
that, making it a 7.
Let's see if I assist you or not. Fuck yeah, I do.
And that'll be another plus 1. So that is an 8, making it a raise in total.
Boom!
The teamwork makes the dream work. See?
Second Franz.
The guard seems a little unsure at first, but his buddy on the right scratches his head and goes, well, if it's a expected surprise, technically it's not a surprise, which means they're expected. I guess we could let them in. And the guard goes, fine.
See, I know you are a smart fellow.
Nobody hires smart guards, do they?
Oh, if you get a crit fail, they do. Then the guard starts using big words and outsmarts you. But he
Not
nods
conscious.
and says, wait out here. We're going to go let him know of your arrival, and then we'll escort you in. And then the doors with the spider markings will part. One of the guards will go in, and that is where we will wrap the episode.
Do we want to go around and say what we got for our
I do want to do that, absolutely. Let me move us to our faces. Boop. And yeah, let's go around and we'll just kind of go clockwise for me on the screen. So we'll start with you, Caleb. What did Elodie May take for her advance?
Ooh. So Elodie took a edge, and she took the edge bolster, which is a social edge where belittling or humiliating an enemy can boost my ally spirits when this character successfully tests a foe. She may also remove distracted or vulnerable from any one of her allies.
So cool.
So she's gonna talk down to people and make them feel bad?
Yes.
That's never gonna happen.
She'll do little performance, because I can, instead of taunting, use my performance skill. So she'll essentially do performances to distract them while also removing distraction or vulnerable from you guys.
Refocus us.
I hate this character. I need to kill it as fast as possible.
It's on my side and I hate it.
And do you want me to do plugs as well?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, we could do that during the round robin.
All right, perfect. You guys can find me at Ley Lines. That's where I make music. I just released a single bit ago called Down Way Out, which was the theme song for Dirty Deeds over at the Rippaverse. So please do me a favor and check that song out. It would mean the world to me. Aside from that, you guys can find me on Kaiju Watch and on Strange Aeons on this channel. So, yeah, I'll throw it over to my Kaiju Watch host, JT.
Oh, I thought we were going in a...
Oh, right. We were, but whatever. Fuck
It goes to Chris. It goes to Chris next.
Fine. To Chris.
Thank you. I didn't really take anything special. I just boosted my persuasion ability a bit. And I am Chris with a dagger. You can find me on Minds, X, and Instagram. Follow if you'd like. And obviously, pass it. Well, see, on me, it looks like
It's going to go to JT.
I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna raise my agility to 6 because I need to hit certain points to get to Hell Knight at seasoned. So nothing spectacular.
I mean, good agility's
help
good.
with some rolls, but yeah. But I mean, my fighting's already a 6, so it's not helping anything except agility rolls at this point, which we don't do that often. But no, it could come in. Anyway, check me out Monday on Call of Cthulhu, Mask of Nyarlathotep with Moss and the crew. And then Tuesday on Seasons of Ghosts, also on the Moon School channel. And then back Friday for my Miami by Night show run by the Mega Reacts on my channel. It's a vampire show. Come check it out. If you haven't added my channel or my Discord, now is the perfect time to do it because we do cool stuff over there. And we will also be doing a cyberpunk show very soon, which we just had a character creation for last week. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but whatever. And Kaiju Watch with Caleb and the boys watching movies on Friday nights after the Miami by Night show. Anyway, Mr. Other Caleb, take it away.
Oh, thank you very much. For this advancement, I chose to increase both my spellcasting and my notice rolls. Felt that those were two appropriate things to advance based on what's been happening in the campaign so far. Things I would have trained. You can find me on X at Rhythm RPG. You can also find me on Start Playing Games if you want to play with the Bonafide World's Sexiest DM. You can do that over there at Start Playing Games, also Rhythm RPG. If you are enjoying this and you want to see yet more chaos and you have a free afternoon, join us tomorrow for the next episode of the Shattered Sigil, Moonskull's Eberron campaign with the DM Scott over there, where we are going to be getting introduced to the hard end of a giant metal robot. I don't look forward to it, so see us react to that BS. And then
But it's
always,
not like it's huge or anything. Oh, wait. Yeah,
it's
pretty big.
It's whoa. And always and forever, I want to say thank you to those of you that donated tonight to get us to that miracle bar so that once more Erudi could screw one of our players. It's everything that we want and more, especially Salvato. I don't know why Salvato gets screwed so much, but it's the best. It's the best. It's gonna be the best. Yeah, that's all I have for today. I'll pass it over then to Snicks. Snicks,
Well, in place of Snicks, I will shout out Two's
There you
news
go.
for the member message. I'll shout out Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks. I'll shout out Shadow Warden and John Gordon. Thank you guys for supporting and helping us.
Did we read the member
I
message?
was just about to yell at you for not doing that.
The member
Because
message from
you
Two's
are the
news.
man to do that.
I did not see
Two,
it.
I believe.
So it said, is Lynn of the green dress still working?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
ironic.
that's what it said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I did not even read that.
You didn't, and you did that? They were going back
Yep.
and forth through chat like mad crazy.
Oh no, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm sorry, chat. I was engaged in the RP this session, so I really wasn't. I'm sorry, but at least it worked
And
out.
Shadow Warden had a member message at the very beginning of this, too.
Oh,
I
yes.
can't remember what it said, but
I thought that was already read out.
He did. I thought that was a super chat.
He had
yeah,
a
he
super
had
chat
both.
and
He did
member.
a super chat and a
Oh,
member.
I didn't-
I actually
Yeah,
I
member
read
from
Shadow
19.
Warden's member message to Erudi.
Oh, okay.
That was
Cool.
saying that he's a Craigslist enjoyer.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, I'm so
never
glad
heard
we
you say
took the
it
time
again.
to remember that. Thanks. I don't. Sorry, I didn't see that chat, but hey, yeah, Lynn is here, and she was having a little fun time with the King's Fighters. It sounds like. But of course, for consistency's sake, we had to make sure Lynn of the green dress was still here. But all right, I don't know what Snicks is going to do. I know
We'll
some
find
of
out next
Noelle's
time.
plans. I don't know if she's at that point yet. So we'll ask her next time what she's going to be doing. As far as me, you guys know where to find me. I'm here all the time. If I had to ask you to support any one particular thing out of all the things that I'm doing, I would ask that you go check out Legend Seeker. I do have a Patreon for that. It is in the link of or the description of this video, so you can go check that out. It is a tabletop role-playing game I'm making for you guys. Playtests are just around the corner, so this is an incredibly good time to join in. The higher of the tier that you support is the sooner you get to try it, because we're going to go in order of the highest tier down to the lowest on the playtests. This is the way to help support that, and hopefully you guys like what we're doing. We did a little preview stream earlier this week, and people had a lot of good feedback. And it seems like you guys like what we're doing, which makes me very happy. If you didn't check it out earlier today, we had an all-lady stream with Scott as the GM called Petty Things, and boy, was it just that.
Scott is the ultimate mean girl.
He is the ultimate mean girl. If there's one thing you'll take away from that, it is the biggest mean girl is Scott. But we had some lovely ladies on there, some of them who don't get to grace the channel very often. I know we had Serenity was on there, Ashton was on there as well, of course Chrysanth, and then Michaela. I think that might have been the first time for all three of them outside of Chrysanth. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Go watch it. They were very mean to each other, and it was wonderful. Tomorrow, Scott will be returning with Shattered Sigil, so definitely check that out. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for supporting. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to make Jimmy screw over Chris. Bye, guys.
Farewell,
Bye.
certified raging